War. War never changes. Thank you, Scoon. Sorry for the pause there. I was writing down the times to make my video edited easier. Yes, we are session 6 of Winter of Atom. The snow rages all around. The cold is chilling into your bones, those of you that have them, and is causing you
Pain.
It's causing you discomfort and pain, and causing us to make rolls at certain points because it's so bad. It's the worst winter any of you have seen. We are halfway between Diamond City and 1 day's worth of travel away from Diamond City, which would be, we decided, Mass Bay Medical Centre. So we're halfway through that day's journey. We have had an encounter where you found this camp full of rad roaches. You've killed the rad roaches. You have scavenged the camp. So, what's it going to be? You are on the quest to find Beatsville with Linda and her friends. They're not on screen just now, but let's not forget that. You are doing about 3 days travel to try to find Beatsville, and we're halfway into day 1 of that. That's the quest you're on. It's all yours.
I believe we already looked all of this camp, so...
Yeah, this is done. This is all done. So are you moving on?
I think we were planning on.
Let's take it to the world map. We are down here. Halfway between Diamond City and Mass Bay Medical Centre. I'll maybe put a little something on the map for that little camp that we found. So we have rolled your travel roll for today, and we did the whole day, and you've got your successful roll. So we can finish the day's travel at Mass Bay Medical Centre. Which I have prepared a map for. So, let's do that. Let's do Mass Bay Medical Centre. That's where we'll finish the first day's travel of your quest for Linda the Ghoul. Tags token looks a wee bit small. Okay,
Can't believe
so
I'm working for a ghoul.
we are going to briefly have a look at this. It's not a map so much, but it's what the entrance of Mass Bay Medical Centre looks like. Now, in Fallout 4, Mass Bay Medical Centre is 10 stories. I've not prepared a 10-story encounter for you. That would have been a lot of work, and it would have been about 3 sessions or 3 episodes just for like one stop in a 3-day travel, so we're not going to do that much. But I have prepared something for you. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Did I move you on to that? I did, so you've all seen that, yeah? I think I've got it in images. I'm going to... I know, you can already see it in your images. In images, there's something else I wanted to show you all. Show to everyone. Let's just show to everyone that this is a symbol you see painted on the Mass Bay Medical Centre. And if anybody with just intelligence survival with a difficulty of 1, you'll know what it is.
Intelligence survival. I'm good at that, so... Oh, wait, intelligence survival.
Red alert points is like, what is this? Is this some kind of tribal?
I am not good at it.
Anybody want
I
to
don't
get
know
a
if there
success
is a
on that?
complication in intelligence, but...
Complication, I'm going to take an action point for that. I'm not getting it on the screen, but let me make a wee note. +1 action point for me.
Yeah, well, we already got 2 bonus action points because of the fact that me and Max were here before Oliver.
I'll explain that to the viewers. So, because we've got a nice group to everybody's really, really good at getting in on time and getting us ready for a session nice and promptly. I'm giving +1. I gave today +1 action point for everybody who was ready before me. And Max and Scoon were both, so we got +2 action points for the group. There you go, 1 success. With 1 success, that's all you need. You will know that this is the Gunners. symbol.
Oh my. We may encounter enemies. Cracks metal knuckles.
Yeah, we always encounter enemies. That's the wasteland for you.
Have you changed to another map? You'd have the interior of the building should be
Yes.
greyed out. You don't see it.
No, I don't see the interior. I just see a big black
Yes. As it
rectangle.
Yep, that's exactly how it should be. Okay.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
We're not going to bring all the NPCs onto this site.
Why not? Why not? We need.
No, their job is to protect the caravan. We're just scouting it out.
Unless you want me to change everything that I've done, Scoon, to make it more difficult, because they've all got guns and stuff.
Well, we do need maybe need some meat shields, but
Your mission won't be successful if they die.
Yeah, that's why
you
just
never
like-
said that.
So, you see what looks like the outside of an old... Before the war, it was a hospital. Now, many of the buildings around you, most of the buildings around you are ruined and in pieces. And in fact, almost anything that we stop at any point of interest is just because it's not in pieces. And that's what this is. It's something that seems to be mostly standing, or at least several floors of it are. Mass Bay Medical Centre, the sign outside reads, but those graffitied white markings that you saw say something else entirely. Gunners, that's what they say.
Okay. So we don't see an entrance on this side?
No, not from this side.
I'm just gonna go here and check around the corner.
Okay.
Stealthily, like.
Alright, you rolling... Okay, roll me a stealth then. I would like a... I believe it's agility sneak. Agility sneak with a difficulty of 1.
You want me
Is
to
it
assist
not-
by causing some trouble?
1 success.
Wow.
Thank you.
I did not expect that.
You've got 11 targets, pretty solid.
No, it's not that good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot I have a high agility. I saw sneak 3,
Agility,
not
yeah.
attack, so I thought, yeah, I'm not good at it.
You know, agility 9 gives you a 2
Agility's good
target.
for like combat.
And agility 9 gives you a defense 2, by the way.
Then might that it might be a plan for another level to get that one.
An intense training on agility. 9 agility is very valuable. I've made it for my new character for our new game, upcoming game. Okay, so there's nothing of any apparent danger around this side, Scoon, Norm. You can safely, there's no mines, there's nothing, you can safely move up that side of the building, basically.
Then I will do that, and I will do the same thing from this side.
Right, roll me another sneak. Well, are you still sneaking, yeah? You said I'll do the same thing, is that what you mean, you're still sneaking?
Yeah.
Right, this time I've got a difficulty 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. What? Wait, what? I am?
You did. So,
Oh,
Wow!
as you come round the corner, you see
I need to say I'm
machine
not gonna
gun
make
turret.
it more often.
you see a machine gun turret, and it has not sighted you yet. That's what you get from that success. There is a machine gun turret there. Now,
Am I able,
don't-
with the same sneak, to get to it?
no. So that was my next comment. I don't need you to make a roll to know that there's no way that you're going to be able to disarm it by a data pad or anything, because it's on the roof, or it's at least on the roof of this level, so it's like 12 feet up, 15 feet up, or whatever. Right?
Okay, so it's so if I stick to the side of the building completely, it couldn't hit me.
Make me
That's
Intelligence. And now I can give you either science or survival. Intelligence and science or survival with a difficulty 1.
Survival then, because I'm best at survival.
0 successes. Okay. What would you like to do now? Before, while you're still not visible to it. Is there anything you would like to do?
Well, I do see the entrance. I think the door.
Yeah, you do. That is the entrance door. Correct. It is guarding. This thing is guarding the entrance.
Yeah. Then
Oh.
I would go back to the group for a sec.
Hang on, because red alert's moved to here. Right, red alert. Hang on, let me check something.
Oh no, that's fine. He's just looking around. It's kind of like,
Yep, stay there just now though, because I'm going to check something with my maps.
oh no, it's fine. I'm not moving. He's just around the corner. It's like,
Oh.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, okay, so
Just me? Did you add another part of another map on it?
yes, I did. And I've got somebody here who is on the roof and he sees Max's character move because Max didn't roll no sneakies. So he's here. And when you come round that side, Max, he sees you. So he's up on the roof here. In fact, I'm going to put him as there. Right? And when you come round there, he
So
sees
basically,
you.
it's a rooftop. I'm walking right under
Yeah.
like a
So,
look way up there. Okay.
I can change my maps back. This should work. Hang on, it's back. There we go. I can still see him, and he's still in because I can use the shadow to know where the edge of the roof is. And we have to do initiative.
That's cool.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, initiative.
Yeah. Let me pull the thing up. Hang on, sorry, boys. I see Ronnie,
That's fine.
Norm, Red. A gunner. And although it is not currently in the combat, I'm going to roll for the turret just in case it gets involved.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mine roll? No.
No, you may have forgot to click your token, mate.
You don't have to click your token if you click it on your character sheet.
Really?
The initiative.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your initiative order. Norm, you're not actually acting, and you're not doing any kind of combat actions because you don't know what's going on. So we're just going to skip you. We're going to get to the two people that are in the combat, and the gunner saw you first. The gunner's going to go first, so it's just the gunner in red alert. But I'm sure as soon as the gunner shoots, that's going to then alert you and you that something's going on. So you'll be involved in the combat. Which works out because Norm, you two are at the other side of the initiative anyway, so that makes sense. So the gunner's going to make an attack on you. Now, Skoon, you know the rules quite well. Does the gunner get any kind of bonus here for being on elevation? Is there anything? I'm not sure there is.
I believe there isn't. Let's see, combat.
I will look it up also.
Page 36 says things about the environment.
Yep. It does indeed. Let's have a look about that. Let's check that.
Doesn't say anything about height differences.
It doesn't. I've not drawn zones on yet. If it comes to it, I will. Now, he's going to be in the adjacent zone at least, eh? Also, for every... Here's the thing we need to do.
Wait,
For every human, we need to roll... Or, well, for ghouls as well, I suppose. We need to roll...
You could say if you say the height might be 2 zones or something.
I'd say it's only one zone away because he's almost directly above him, eh?
Yeah, because then it would be long
But
range,
there is-
as in,
there is-
or medium range or something
There is
like
like
that.
a banister, there's like a concrete thing going up, so he's got cover. He's got half
Half
his body
cover.
is covered, so this gunner has got half cover. Okay, no, that
Which
I'm happy
means
with that
half
for now. I'm going to make his
cover.
attack. Which means his legs are covered.
So up to chest height.
Yeah, up to chest height, actually, yeah.
That would be the obstacle would be an action point cost of 2 to short jump with run up or yeah. If it's an obstacle.
Okay, so I need to make some random rolls. First, I need a random roll to see if it's a male or a female. Somebody roll me any dice and we'll do odds it's female, evens it's male.
I think Martin should do it because he's the only one who cares.
Yeah. Martin, roll me any
He's the only one that has bonuses with it.
Any single dice. Odds it's female, evens it's male.
Okay, I'm gonna make it complicated and do a D100.
Even male. Okay.
Negative.
Male.
Even.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't affect Martin's Black Widow perk. That's what I was rolling that for. Also, roll me another one, and odds he has a combat rifle, evens he has a laser pistol.
I'll roll that because I always want laser pistols.
Odds he has a combat rifle. Okay.
Why would you roll odds? We need evens so that I can get parts for my laser pistol.
Yeah, I got what
And-
I needed from it.
Once per combat, the gunner can let rip with a volley from... Well, no, I'm going to shoot first and see if I hit first before I do the...
And ask questions never.
What a crap roll. Shut up,
You're
Chris.
shit.
Shut
Well, at
up,
least we know
Chris.
he's up there.
Shit.
I've,
Hello.
I don't have the action points things on this board as well. Let me just go quickly grab them, boys.
Fine.
He's hacking and whacking and blacking. He's hacking and whacking.
Yeah, I don't have any. That sucks. Okay.
No, I thought you had one.
No, I
You
don't
got
have.
one.
I don't
You
have
got one
any.
for that complication.
Oh yeah, I had one for that complication. You're right, Max. Thank you. So,
I'm not being the.
I'm gonna have spent it. So I'm just gonna roll 1d20 and see if I get a 7 or under. No, 10 or under. My target number's a 10.
Oh no, you just need 10 under.
Target number's
Yeah,
10. No,
yeah.
shit, I just rolled a D. Ignore that, that's a D10.
Oh, that's a net 20.
Oh, no. Right, what's his complication? Small guns, I need to
Of
roll.
course, small guns.
I need to roll 1d20 again. I've got a table for this. Can't believe I rolled that. What a shitter. 14.
Oh, a 1.
14. Wear and tear. The gun's seen better days and no longer functions as well as it once did. Reduce the weapon's damage rating by 1. Or remove 1. Ah. So he's
Nice.
gonna remove 1 damage dice.
Good.
Yeah, that is nice for you guys, actually. That sucks for me. Okay, so that was him. It's now your turn, Red Alert. You've just been shot at. You're aware of this guy now.
So I look up there, I'm like, the hell? So I look for anything nearby, and I'm just going to toss something at
Is Red Alert programmed with saying the hell?
Well, you're going to find out reasons why he does say things like that later. He does, and yeah, there's reasons why.
Yeah, he's very glitchy. His programming is weird.
It says a lot of cheesy things, and there's a reason why, and it's gonna come to light maybe. So, what are you gonna do, Red Alert? Sorry.
Yeah, he's going to pick up just some random, piece of rock or, something heavy and just toss that at the guy.
You're gonna toss, right? Okay, so roll me a throw in.
Okay. Commit.
You got one success, so right, let's say you could potentially hit him with something, but I've got to roll for cover first, and I roll 2 dice.
Oh, of course.
So it hits the cover anyway. So whatever you threw at him, a hubcap, let's say, pick up a hubcap and you launch it, it hits the banister, and it doesn't hit him. Anything else?
He's gonna move under the little flat, so he gets probably total cover right now.
I might
He's
change
like-
the maps up a little bit, soon as you can't see the inside anyway.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah, because you can only see the lip of that anyway, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was just kind of like
That works
back up
for me.
a little bit into that. That's about one.
Okay, so you back up under the thing. Fair enough. That makes sense because they can't shoot you from there. Right, okay, Ronnie, you are aware of someone up here shooting at Red Alert, and you're here. What would you like to do?
Is there not any doors into this building that we're trying to get into?
There is a door,
Well-
but you haven't seen it. Someone else
I
has.
was planning on telling you guys, but then I hear the shooting. So.
Well, aye. So yeah, no, we're not having. You don't get. I was going to say you could have moved, but no. The combat starts with the gunner, so
Okay, so there's no front door on this side of the
there's
building.
no front door
then.
on this side. No, this seems like it's the back of the
Okay.
building.
Okay. And the shooting's coming from the back.
It's coming from up here, so one floor up where there's a balcony.
Okay. I thought it was coming from the thing that you can see.
No, there's
so
a
it's on top
balcony
of the
above you, and
building.
if you look up, you'll see the head and shoulders of a guy with a combat rifle.
So he doesn't have
okay.
dandruff.
And we rolled.
So
And we rolled that it was a man, didn't we? Yeah, he is a man, so your attacks all get a bonus. I can't remember what exactly. I think he decreased difficulty by 1 or something.
okay. I mean, I just want to get cover, so I guess if are the zones in place yet? Or
The zones aren't in
just so
place yet, right? So
okay.
where would
Just because I want.
you want to be in cover
I
one
wanna
zone away? You can't be in the same zone as him because he's up there. But
Yeah, I basically want to, like, if I get super close to the building, he's going to really struggle to face the guns directly down, isn't
yeah,
he?
yes,
So I wanna
yes.
get
So anything up to the
close.
cars, anything from the cars up to about here is the same zone as the one zone that's up directly underneath him. So 1 zone away. Where you are, you're
Okay.
2 zones away. Let me draw some little lines then. I'll start drawing some zone lines.
Okay. Yeah, that's mine's more movement based. I'll be doing.
Why is that not drawing? I need the pen. No, not place light. Pen. So let's say that's all 1 zone, right? Up to like there. No, I did not mean to draw that. Let's undo it. Oh, that undoes both of them. Who is that? I guaranteed that's Chris.
He's laughing.
And then,
Chris's
what-
character
oh,
just
yeah.
taking like a big fucking dump or something.
That's the
No,
danger
he's
zone.
Okay, there you go. I've drawn some linos. Chris, what is that? Get that off my
It's
map.
the danger zone. Oh.
Thank you, Chris. Please
Alright.
remove it. Can you see those 2 orange lines I've drawn that show that you're in 1 zone? Yeah.
Chris
It's
is setting a
not the
precedent.
danger zone because there's no highway to it.
You should have let him have that
we're
cigarette.
walking
Now
the
he's gonna be doing this the whole game now.
He's doing that every game, so it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Right.
you gotta give him his sweet ears or tickle his balls, or he will do this for the entire game.
Okay. There's your zones.
Yeah, it's not my kind of shtick.
I'll draw further ones as we need them, but there's your zones for now, Martin. So that
Okay.
you're in the same zone as Red Alert, which is 1 zone underneath this. Who did that?
I'm gonna go here then under this, I guess, maybe some metal
Would
or
you think
something.
that then? First, of course.
Right, so yeah, you're underneath this like roof balcony bit when you're there.
Yeah. I mean, guess I don't know. I guess we're trying to get inside. I don't really care about this guy too much. Can I see any more windows? Because I'm on this other side of the building. Is there any
No,
access, like
any
ladders?
any
blah, 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 blah?
windows. So there's a wall here of the the bottom floor, right? So the bottom floor wall is there. In fact, I think I can move it back for a second. You see it? So you're on the outside wall there, yeah?
Yeah.
No, the windows, so that you can see there's a window there, but they're boarded up. There was a window there as well, but they're all boarded up.
Would I be able to like bash it down, or I'm guessing that's going to take me a long time because I'm not super strong.
What would you be bashing it with? And I'll think about it.
His penis.
Yeah, my girl penis.
His girl penis.
That I can take off for bashing down windows.
And this building is an apple, so it doesn't have windows.
I mean, I don't know. I guess just like my arm or my boot or something. So I guess it'd just be like an athletics check,
so
right?
just a kick or whatever. I'll give you strength, athletics. But it's going to be like to bust it down because it's high up, so you're not going to be able to use your foot. You're going to have to use smash it with your fist or with the butt of a gun or with some melee weapon because it's too high to kick. Strength, athletics, but it's going to be like a real hard difficulty, really hard. It's not going to be a 5. It's not going to be the top, but I would say it's going to be a 4. Strength, athletics with a difficulty 4, and you can bust the shit out the window. It's pretty well boarded up, it's beyond wooden boards. It's like actual metal plates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 successes. So you're a 4
I didn't think I would. I'm just trying to show people what I'm doing.
Yeah, worth a try. Something difficult. I've got to give a difficulty, and that was something quite difficult.
Yeah,
so.
it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me done.
Is that you then? Okay, tank. I'll change the maps again so that you can see where the balcony kind of thing is.
I'm just gonna go over here, and then I'll have my turn.
Okay. Norm. You are in fact.
I hear the shooting.
I'm changing them again.
I hear it. I think I would hear that it's coming from above, right?
Yes. You're right over the other side of the building, and it's there. Give me intelligence survival with a difficulty of just one, actually, just one.
Intelligence survival.
Intelligence survival.
How about a success of 2?
Okay, so you can get an action point, and yeah, you can tell that it's from one level above you. From over that direction, and it's from higher up.
Then I might just try and get inside already. So staying to the side of the building, go to the door.
Try and sneak past it. Right, okay, now,
well,
as you're approaching
I've already
to it,
seen that the turret was on top of the building.
Yeah. As you're approaching closer to it, the sneak becomes more difficult. I want a sneak, so that's agility sneak with a difficulty of 3 to get to the door without it spotting you.
Then I will use an action point to add a dice.
Okay.
Sneak. So additional dice.
Who's this down here?
Even though there's a small chance I'll make it, but
2 successes.
2 successes.
Would you like to spend a luck point and reroll the 19?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I still have 3 left, so 1d20
sneak agility.
Agility sneak.
There you
yes!
go, sir. There you go. Scoony, baby. Okay. Now, the matter of the door. And I hadn't thought about this, actually. Let's say... Nah, let's make life easy. It just opens. Let's make it easy. So
If it was locked, I do have hairpins. So
you do have bobby pins, right? Okay. Should we say it's got a very flimsy lock in it? If you give me an agility lockpick difficulty 1, you can get it. So if you use a bobby pin, that becomes difficulty 0. Remember.
yeah.
I like this because you're making loads of rolls here, and I'm making these up on the fly as I go. So
Let's see.
let's do another roll. Rolls are fun.
Lockpick is perception.
Oh, is it
But-
perception? Go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
standardly lockpick is perception.
Go for it then. Sorry, perception lockpick.
So I'm getting 2 action points back.
You're getting 2 action points back, so it's difficulty 0. You're up to 4.
Here we go.
Okay, so you get in. I'm going to open up some map for you now. Next thing. Reveal areas.
He's about 4 gunners. Right away.
And I'll just do this to make life easier. I can open up all this bit.
Life isn't easy.
DJ Kami 2004.
Okay, do you see the inside of that building apart from rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, should do. Okay, Scoon, so you moved round there, you've done a sneak to get there, you've done a lockpick to get through the door. I'd say getting in, that would then be the end of your movement. Like, just getting past the door
Yeah,
would be now be the end of your movement. Happy with that? You see
Did
a...
the turret self-destruct due to the fact that it had failed its mission?
No, the turret is oblivious. Scoon, you see the
It's
inside
not
of...
an IG unit from Star Wars.
You see just what you would expect to see is the inside of a medical facility, Fallout style. So, detritus and wreckage and broken shit lying all over the place with dust all over it and bullet holes all over all the walls and radroach shit everywhere. But you also see these graffitied symbols of the gunners as well, inside as well as on the outside. Okay, Norm, that was your turn. So, it is the gunner who is up here, and he can't see any of you now. So, let me change map so I can decide where he's going to move. So he's... tokens. He's here. He's gonna...
And I see a little bit more of that second map. Not too much, but...
he's gonna run in there.
In
fact, all he's doing is moving, so he's going to move to there.
Hurry for heaven's sake. I count each step you take while I'm waiting for you. 5, 6, my heart does tricks as I picture all your charms. 7, 8, you're at the gate and you walk into my arms.
Bear with me, it's just managing these maps.
So
Okay, red alert.
did we hear him running up there?
You
Or
heard
was
you heard
it
footsteps
just-
above you. You heard footsteps up here. You heard footsteps. That's it.
So, yeah, so what Red Alert's going to do, he's going to get to the very edge of the building where he can actually look up to see if he sees anybody. He looks up the tank, it's like, I give you a lift up. So he gets up there and has his claws, and he's going to lift the tank up. Get to the second floor. So he just kind of, or
Drawn
if
it-
anybody wants to go up.
I've drawn another zone line. Do you see it up here?
Yep.
Give me a survival perception with a difficulty 1. Max.
Okay.
That's one success. You notice these dumpsters over here look to be like there might be something in them, actually. It might be scavengeable, like they're not picked clean, basically. Is that you for your turn?
Yeah, so he's going to help. Yeah, but at least he keeps note. Like, we can look at that later. So yeah, he's going to help them get to the second floor.
Okay, Ronnie.
When I get to him, he can help them.
Ronnie's turn.
Yeah. I mean, so are you trying to climb up to the next floor together, most of us?
You don't see anywhere that you could climb here. You would have to. The balcony overhangs, so the first floor ends here, but then the second floor goes up to here. So there's an overhang, so it's like a straight up wall, and then that. So there's not really any way to climb that.
Okay. Well,
I mean, this with me and Hank. Hank's huge, so I can.
So if you wanted,
like that,
if you wanted to climb, if Tank and Red Alert were to get you to go up on their shoulders, and you came to like here to like the edge of the balcony, then you could potentially climb up.
Potentially, so you still need to
I'm going to stay
on
AFK for a second, but I'll still have my headphones on. I'll still hear you.
Tank's not gonna let anyone climb on him. Like, I'll throw you up there if you want, but there's a chance that you'll die because I might throw you that hard that you'll hit the wall and splat.
Well, no, you'd throw me like away from the ball so I could grab the ledge, not like smash my body through the cement.
I don't think you know how brute. I don't think you know how brute force works. Like,
we do have to consider: would we actually miss Red if she would splatter against the wall?
I mean, you wouldn't have anyone to heal you guys, so. I mean, I'm happy to go through the door. I can be sneaky, so. I don't mind.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying if Hank wanted to go up top and then just do a smashing that way.
I think Red should follow me through the turret and hide behind me, and I'll tank the damage, and then you heal me up when we get in the room.
Remember, not to metagame too much, Chris. You don't know about the turret.
I know, but they're trying to like get around going past the
no,
turret.
it's alright to talk tactics. Yeah, it's fine. Like,
but you don't know about it. I only know about it.
No, I don't know about it. I just saw the guy that's on the second floor, and I'm like, can we like get up like like I bypass
so
that we know there's a way
if you were
there.
if you were to stand there, let me just double check the maps again. Yeah, if you were to stand there, then you could Ronnie could potentially get up. If we were to do some sort of check, some sort of athletics check with you there, Ronnie could climb up actually.
Yeah, and I can help Tank to get up top because he's a lot taller than me, but I'm like...
Lifting Tank might be a strength check for you, but lifting Ronnie would be just an athletics check for Ronnie. Because Tank's a big motherfucker. You'd be talking about lifting a super mutant. I'm just saying, I'm not encouraging you guys to try and climb up or anything. I'm just saying, if you wanted to climb up there would be a chance. It could be made possible.
He's not encouraging it, but he's hoping we do it.
No, I'm just saying it could be made possible.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can do it on this turn, right? Because I've got to go to the next zone, and then he'd have to like push me up.
Yeah, so maybe not on this turn. Where did you start? You started over here this turn, didn't you? You're still in the same zone here, so you can move to the next zone. So you could move to there. But then climbing would be more movement, so I would say that would be it would be next turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Is that what you want to do with an aim on maybe climbing up? Right, okay. Tank, it's your turn.
Alright. So, is that a window right beside me?
Yes.
How much strength does it take to smash a window?
What did I give Ronnie? Difficulty 4, eh?
It was pretty hard. It's like, yeah.
I gave her strength athletics 4. Strength athletics 4, Chris. It's a different window, but I'll give you it on strength athletics 4.
I mean, his might be
Wouldn't
less.
that be?
You can reach it, right? I couldn't reach it, so it might be less. I don't know how you work out that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Nah, I'm gonna
Would
say
it be easier for?
Can you just bash it in?
Yeah, nah, because I'd say he's got to. It's not as simple as just bashing it in with the weapon strike, because that takes away the difficulty that Martin had to do. What you need to do is strength athletics, because he's trying to jam something in between two boards, or he's trying to rip this board away, but also he's trying to hit that one. So it's a combination of things, and that's only 2 successes.
I spent an action point on that, by the way.
You spent an action point. Okay, thank you. You're down to 3.
So that didn't work. So I'm gonna go. Where does this zone end?
This one, so it goes right up to here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna mosey on the whole way to the end of the zone.
Okay, Norm. Right, I suppose let me think about zones.
By that turret.
Oh yeah, so first when you come round the corner, then make the same roll that Scoon made, which was a perception survival to see it. What did I make you do? Difficulty 1 or 2, Scoon?
Difficulty of. Let's see.
I think it was 1.
I think it
Difficulty of 1. No,
Difficult-
that's red alert. Difficulty of 2, I believe.
Difficulty was it for that?
No, that was lockpicking. Sneak, agility, survival, intelligence.
No, it was perception intelligence. Sorry, perception survival. Because it's seeing it. Perception survival.
Then I don't see the roll. That's been a little bit higher.
It's got
up.
0 successes anyway, so you don't see it. So when you move into its zone, it is then going to. Well, it's going to go next, so it's next in the turn order, so that's fine. Yeah, so you move to there. Okay, you see it go and turn and get ready to shoot you. Also, make the intelligence check that I made him make. So that was. Now this is intelligence and either survival or science, whatever's better. What difficulty did I give you for that one, Scoon?
I did survival, and I believe it was 2.
I think that was 2. Survival.
Yeah, survival intelligence was a 2 because I had 2 successes and did not get a
intelligence, survival, or intelligence, science. 0 successes. Okay, that was just for some detail about the machine gun turret, which Scoon also didn't roll. Okay, fine. That's your turn then. So it's the turret's turn, and the turret did see you, so the turret is going to make an attack. Fun. Have I got action points? I've got none. Shite bags. Got 1 success though. Let's roll some damage. Are you ready, Christopher?
Ooh.
3 with bursts, but there's no one to burst to.
Bird.
There's no one to burst to. So that's just 3 damage, Chris. It's to this body part. 3 physical on the groin.
That's comes up as left leg for me.
3? No, 3's groin. 3
Oh, was it 3?
3 to
I
8.
thought it was a 20.
Oh no, I have. It came up as it looks like a 3 to me.
Oh, there's 2.
I've rolled 2. Aye, the
There's
first
2,
one. Take the first
yeah.
one. It's a 3.
Okay.
That's groin.
So I take 1 damage resistance. So
Have you
then
got 2?
only...
Have you got 1 resistance? So you take 2.
Yeah.
It's not got pierce or anything. So you take 2 damage in the groin. Okay, and that's the machine gun turret's turn.
And what does the stun do? Nothing.
Oh yeah, stun. Stun does a thing. Stun is 2 seconds, mate. Stun. If 1 or more effects are rolled, the target cannot take their normal actions on their next turn. Stunned character or creature has to spend action points to take actions. And it's additional, they count as additional actions, so you get the +1 difficulty on them. So, till the end of your next turn, you are stunned. Okay. Now it's the gunner's turn, and he ran inside. So he's going to run down the stairs. He's going to run to here. And you're going to hear shouting, Scoon. You're going to hear... In fact,
kind of language is that?
You all speak the same language, right? So yeah. Give me survival and intelligence, just to like hear him and make out what he's saying. With a difficulty 1, just 1.
That's 2 successes.
So you gain an action point and you say, "There's someone outside. Wastelanders, but well armed. A robot and a super mutant. Get ready.
So they
Watch.
still-
Stand up."
Yeah, so they do not know I'm here.
This guy doesn't know you're here. No. This guy knows about these guys.
Yeah. That gives me a sneak attack. When it's my turn. And that guy looks an awful lot like me. Just a different backpack, but still.
Yeah, no, different gun as well. But so that guy's movement is done, but he's then spoke to 2 other gunners who are in the same turn action. So I am going to have to quickly draw some zonals again, boys. Forgive me for having to do all this stuff like on the fly, but I think I managed. I think I managed to keep it flowing.
He said he prepared every level of this building, and he has to draw the zones. So that's bad prep work, dude. Sorry.
I mean, the zones are not hard to.
Hardest part of the entire game.
So yeah, rooms can be a zone, and then I'll split that into 2.
Okay, so like if you're coming through, if Tank's coming through here, this would be like get to another zone here, then this would be a different zone. Like going through the door, just like the whole area.
Sorry, 2 seconds, Max. I was looking at something else. So what are you saying? So this is one zone. So Ronnie and you and Tank are all in one zone. When Tank steps over that line, there's another zone. There'll be another line
And
here. So there would be another line
going
down
through
here.
the door of the medical facility is a zone
Is a zone.
for them. So if they go from here to where I am, would that be a zone?
So yeah. So inside to outside is a zone. So and then where you are up to this orange line is a zone. So the white bit of this map that you see is just split into 2 zones. Everything up to this yellow line, orange line is one zone, and then inside of this side of it is another zone. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Well, I just wanted to check.
actually, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I should do 1 more and split that into 3 zones. What do you think? Yeah, I think so.
That's fine.
Up to you.
Nah. I don't think so, actually. I don't think there's any need. I think that's...
I would say every room and entering a room is a zone.
Yeah.
And because this is a big hallway with a big room at the end, I would say the hallway is one zone and the office area, or I would say it's almost like the reception area, is one zone.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm happy with that. Okay, sorry. Where were we? I've got 2 more gunners to act. So these ones are going to move to that zone there. Now to move into the middle of that zone would be all of his movement, so he's not going to attack. But you're going to have him there and him there, okay? I'm still not 100% sure how it works with zones and whether they should get an attack or not. I'm going to say they do, because they were only here. I'm going to say they do get an attack. So these guys are going to move to here and get an attack. They'll see you, these 2 guys. Okay.
So there goes my surprise attack.
You're right, yeah. Let's say they make it to the middle of the zone, which isn't quite round the corner. I want to be kind to you here, Scoon, because you did get a surprise attack by making it. Let's say you're going to get that. Yeah, you're right. You convinced me. It doesn't take much. Okay. In fact, I think they just get over the line. I think that's how we do zones. I'm still not 100% sure, but let's say they just get over the line. Okay. It's Red Alert's turn then.
Okay, so he's gonna look at Ronnie and say, "Are you gonna want to go up, or you want to go around through the front door, like the front area?"
I'm gonna go up, and then maybe I can help you get up as well.
Well, no, I say you can go up and help from the top. It's like he's gonna go around to the front because it will take harder for him to get up there. It'll be easier for you to get you up there. So
Okay.
his action, he's gonna do a select check and just get her up there.
Right, so you're going to try to lift her up there, right? I'll give you just a... If you can make a strength check, it's just Ronnie, she's light. Strength check with just a difficulty 1. Yeah, strength.
Okay,
So, it would be strength athletics, sorry, strength athletics. So that's 2 successes, you can get an action point. And then although it's not Ronnie's, I know it's not Ronnie's turn, but can I get an agility athletics to not fall with a difficulty 1? You can use it. I know it's not your turn, but you can use action points here if you want to.
Are we now unintentionally doing a pincer attack intentionally?
Well, hang on. That's because that's Max's turn lifting her up. So we do now move on to Ronnie's turn. So it's fair for me to make you make a roll.
Yeah, so that basically just going up there.
Okay,
so
yeah. Martin, give me a roll for Ronnie on agility athletics with a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
Well, does she get any assistance from me actually helping her go up there, so it's not like she's kind of falling down?
Yeah, no. Well, it's difficulty 1 because she's got the height because you lifted her up because you made your check. This is just to climb over without falling off, basically.
Yeah, I was just making sure that's what.
This is to climb over without falling off. Agility athletics. You may use. It's your turn now, so action points are on the cards if you want them.
I mean, mine athletics isn't awful, so let's just see.
Yeah, you can spend like 1 AP to get an extra roll. Oh.
0 success. Would you like to spend a luck point and re-roll one of them? Because you're going to fall on your arse on the concrete if you don't.
Yeah, I guess. I've got some luck points left.
Suggest you spend a luck, like, just so you don't fall on your arse here. Hey,
there you go.
That's a crit. 2 successes. So you gain an action point back and you don't fall on your arse, but you've spent a luck. Okay. So you make it up. Let me just adjust the macaroonies. You can see that, right? So you're up onto this balcony bit, and you can see the door there, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. That door's open, so I'm going to do a little bit more. Mind saying that if I reveal map, that's going to show some downstairs section. I'm not going to reveal map there for now. Well, yeah, for now I'm not. Okay, that was all movement. I would say that if you want to... yeah, if you want to move anywhere around on this balcony, you still could by the end of your turn.
I just want to hide.
You want to hide?
Well, because, I mean, I know I can't see these guys, but...
These guys aren't on this floor. They're just showing through all maps.
Oh, so as soon as I go back, I can't see
so
it.
they're on the first floor, yeah.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah, I guess I'll get... Well, I don't know. Do I need to help the robot up as well, or can he go?
No, you're good, You can go to the front door. You just go to the top. He's going to go to the front door to help them out.
Yeah, I'll just go to the door then. I guess that's all my turn then, yeah.
Yep, okay.
It's Chris's turn, isn't it?
Yep, I'm just going to do maps again. 2 seconds, guys. Chris's turn. Tank, what are you doing? Oh, remember you are stunned. You need to spend action points to take actions. It'll cost you 1 action point to take a minor action and 2 to take a major action.
I'll spend 1 action point to walk through the door.
So that's your movement, is 1 action point. Yep, okay. Anything else?
Is that the furthest I can move?
You can move up to the middle of the zone, I'd say.
Okay. Well,
nah, or to the edge of there, because I don't want you seeing them, because I made them stay back to not see him, so you stay back to not see them. So you don't know they're there, they don't know you're there. But if that's the end of your turn, I can take the stunned thing off you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Norm's turn.
Norm
There's a
could
big
do
super
surprise
mutant.
attack.
There's a big super mutant in your way, Norm.
Yeah, but I can get past him. I mean, he is an
You
ally.
can. He's an ally. You can't get past him.
So I'm just going to stand here around the corner. Oh, that's the wrong button. That one. I'm going to attack with my improved laser gun.
Kapow.
Do I get a additional attack die or something because it's a sneak attack, or?
You know,
I think that's on combat.
I think the difficulty goes down by 1. I think it's difficulty 0. I think. It's only a first attack you get sneak attack on, but yeah, I think it's difficulty 0. I think. We can double check that later, but I'm pretty sure it's difficulty 0.
Yeah, the difficulty on attacking is 0, and it gains vicious damage.
These guys were alerted to somebody. Who were they alerted to again? They were alerted to these guys outside. They don't know somebody came in this side. Yeah. So they were coming
Then
this way. They were coming this way to go out, but they didn't know you were going to be there. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's 2 action
successes.
points. 2 action points then. You're up to 5. By the way, there's a perk which is really handy called Inspirational. If you take it, the group's action point pool goes up to 7 and not 6.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
a serious one.
Is that
If we
for
all
one one?
take it, if we all take it, then we can put it up to 11.
I think so. I think you can all take it as well. Everybody can take it once, I think.
Then we would be like a boombox. Turn the volume up to 11.
Right, okay, so which one was that on, Schoon? Which one?
I'm going to wait. How many do I have? How many? Only have
Let's see
20.
how many shots you have.
Which one are you shooting? This one,
No,
bottom one, or this one?
The front one.
This one.
Well, I'm not going to add attacks, so I'm just going to do one.
You're not adding bullets.
Nope. So it's 4 piercing energy damage.
Okay, give me a body part.
Yeah,
It's energy damage, isn't
immediately
it? Piercing energy damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So body part 1, non-attributes, a roll. That's a 9.
That's one of the arms, I think.
A 9 would be, yeah, left arm.
Left arm, so he's got 2 damage reduction for energy on his left arm, but you've got 2 piercing effects. Does that
have
does that
2
mean
piercing, so everything goes through.
I thought it didn't matter how many effects you rolled, it only still goes through 1 armor, or is it
Nope.
or is it 1 for each effect?
Piercing
rolled?
1
Okay, so it goes through 2.
per
then.
effect roll.
So you roll
So it's
4
piercing
damage.
2 now, which means all damage goes through.
Yeah, okay. You do 4 damage to this one here.
Yeah, to the top one.
Or the top one. Okay.
Yeah, the front one, so now the top one.
Okay. That's your turn, I guess.
Yep.
Machine gun doesn't do anything because it doesn't see anybody. The gunners. Okay. So.
They should have cleaned the lens of that laser of that cannon up there. It's just blind.
So this one is just going to move a little bit so his buddy can get out. He's going to shoot at you, Norm.
No. Don't like that.
And this one hasn't done. Okay, well, I'm going to keep that in mind. Right, this one hasn't shot yet, actually. Or was? Yeah, no, this isn't the one. This is another one. So, someone roll me a D anything, and if it's odds, he's got a laser gun. Evens, he's got a combat rifle.
Well, ignore that one. I was just trying to throw something there.
Don't roll 2d8, or just 1 dice, please.
Sorry. There you go.
Odds. Did I say? Yeah, odds it's a laser gun. Okay.
There you go. You got your laser gun now, sir.
Yay!
Well, you're not the only one that
Three.
uses lasers. So.
2 successes, so I get an
At least
action
one.
point. Yeah, he's
And
gonna roll some
didn't want
damage.
him to have a laser gun so he could shoot me. I mean, come on. Oh, and he gets
Oh,
the
there's
piercing
the
as well.
piercing one. Nice
On your head. You
damage. Ooh,
got
on the
any,
head.
any protection on your head?
No.
Okay, so you take 2 energy
Mhm.
damage to the head.
So that is 2 hit points down, so I'm at 9.
And his friends are going to actually turn around now. This one's going to shoot at you. So this is another one. Somebody roll me odds and evens. Odds it's a laser gun, even it's a combat rifle.
Mm,
So this one was a laser gun. I need a symbol for him. And this one was a combat rifle. So the other 2 were combat rifles. Right, and this one was the first one that I rolled. He was male. So let's do this one now. Somebody roll me odds or even. Odds it's male, even it's female.
I'm saying. Okay.
A dice, someone. Odds is male. Okay, again, odds male, evens female.
All right.
Evens female. Okay, so you've got advantages.
Okay.
You've got advantages against 3 of them. I'll put the love hearts on the ones that are
Big
male.
iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his hip. Okay, and the third gunner is going to turn around and shoot. Wait, this one didn't have a laser gun. This one was. This is a combat
I
rifle.
think there were 2. There were.
This is combat rifle boy, yeah.
Oh, and his gun's messed up because of the damage of the crit fail.
1 in 19 more.
Yeah, so this isn't the... That's the one that's got 1 less damage. Yeah, so it is him. He's got... I need to put another symbol. He's got 1 less damage on his gun as well. So I need to remove... We'll say it's the first dice doesn't roll here, right? Well, plus I get an action point. The first dice doesn't roll here, okay? So ignore the first one. So it's 4 physical damage.
Oh, 4 points of damage.
There's no piercing or anything, and it's on
He doesn't have a laser gun.
the head. Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
4 damage, 4 physical to the head, Scoon.
Again against me?
Yeah. It only sees you. Only
Dude,
you've
you're the
peeked
only
round the
one-
corner.
It's like, I've been missing a big pile of meat.
Only
behind
you
him.
have peeked
It's like
round the
the
corner.
Three guys hide behind you.
Don't I get like is the difficulty not higher for me?
Well,
'Cause I'm
you're only halfway round the corner, so we need to roll cover dice, actually. Here's a point, right? Roll me 2 cover dice, first of all. And this is for the first one. Yeah, let's roll cover dice. Yeah, sorry. Roll 2 cover dice. 2 damage dice.
I believe covering is already set.
Roll 2 damage dice for cover. Alright, okay, that's fine.
So damage dice or
2 damage dice, yeah. So you don't remove anything from the first one. Roll that again, and this is from the second one. This is you getting cover. In fact, all 3 of them shot at you. So roll that a second time and then a third time. So you may remove 1 damage.
That's 1 damage.
And roll that again. for the third one? Did 3 of them shoot at you? Yeah, okay. So you may remove one of those damages soon. Okay, that is the turn of the gunners. It's now red alert. We'll finish this turn and then do a half-time break, boys. Red alert, it's your turn.
All right, so he's he's hearing a gunfire over there, and he turns his head to the right, and he's like, "Well, she's up there," and he's going to charge in, just get to here, because that.
Okay, so as soon as you come round the corner, I want you to make the
survival
perception intelligence. No, perception survival for spotting it. Perception survival for spotting the turret.
So my perception's good. That's good. I have that one. Survival. I'm
So you spot it.
Are
you going to continue to charge, or are you going to attempt to sneak now?
No, he's charging in. They said they need help.
Okay.
So he's just charging in.
So you can get to as far as there, like Tank did.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was getting to that point. He just sitting there.
Okay. Red alert. Sorry, Ronnie, your turn. Let's change. Let me do the maps. 1 sec. Okay, Ronnie.
Can I spend AP to run in or no?
Can you what? Spend AP to what?
Like 2 AP just to run into the the beginning in here.
No. You can't spend AP for further movement.
Okay.
I don't think. Ronnie, it's your turn.
Can I try and open the door into the building?
Yep.
Or is it locked?
No, you can open it. It's just on a hinge.
Alright. And those guys are downstairs,
Those
right?
guys
So
are downstairs. So ignore those 3. Those are downstairs.
And I guess, can I do it stealthily in case there is anyone going to be behind the door? Because I don't know shit, right? So...
you want to roll a sneak, so give me an agility. No, yeah, an agility and sneak with a difficulty of 1 as you go through the door.
And what was it about action points, Oliver? Movement?
Yeah. What can you do?
Movement is a major action sprint.
Yeah.
So you can do it for 2 action points.
Okay, but in this case it means he's going to get past the turret and the turret's not going to get a shot at him, and I want the turret to have a shot at him, so no. He's probably moves far enough because of the zone. My zone's probably too big anyway. Sorry, so I want agility and sneak from you, Ronnie, as she goes through the door.
Yes, I know it says orchestra right here, but this is a mislabeling on Melatone's part. This is the
my character sheet's being lame. Okay. That is strange. It's not letting me scroll down on my sheet. So, hold on. Nope, it's been weird. It won't let me.
You can't do agility sneak. Shall I roll it?
It won't let. Yeah, you might have to. It won't let me scroll down on my sheet to to get to sneak. So I can't see it yet. Yeah, you'll have to do it for me.
You got a success. So as you open the door, you're going to notice something actually, and I'm going to pull a token over. You see, and give me your vault willer. Give me a intelligence, and you can give me either survival or science with a difficulty of 1 to know what this is.
Okay. Nope, I don't think it's going to let me see it on the sheet again. Oh no, it's just doing it. Survival and science.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe if you try popping out the page.
Yeah, I think it's just... Yeah, I don't even know. It's not even letting me do that. So survival and science.
Survival and science, or survival and intelligence and science, or intelligence and survival. Whatever's better for you.
Fine. That's fine.
Ooh, that's 2 successes. You are aware that
Ooh,
this.
double two.
You're aware that this, my friend, is an Assaultron, which is like a Protectron, but a much more military version. This has powerful weapons and is deadly in combat.
And that's around this corridor.
It's
And that's
it's
right,
like Red Alert,
but tougher.
you will blow the Red Alert
That's
for
at
it.
the end of the corridor, yes.
So, but it doesn't see me because I sneaked, so I'm not.
It's not
Yeah.
so. It's not saw you yet because you sneaked.
So have I sneaked through the door, or have
You
I
can
just
sneak.
like looked through the door?
You can
and-
sneak through the door and it's not spotted you. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, is there like a room that I can get in that's
So
closed?
I'm gonna
Does anyone feel
open
like-
up some map for you. Hang on a sec. So you can see through that door. It's open. There is the stairs that go down. Those are the
Down?
stairs. Those are the stairs going down.
Oh, okay, right, that's fair enough. I will creep in here then because that
Okay.
seems safer.
Tank, it's your turn. Let me do the map.
So there. So I know where everyone is.
Yep.
That
And all
is it upstairs?
by the mills.
Yeah, that was upstairs. You don't know anything about that.
Okay. No.
I'm going to step away AFK again for a second, but I can still hear you. Okay.
Okay. Well, he gets battered. So you may as well just delete every single one of them, and I'll just spend all the AP to do it.
Dude, we got 6 full AP. Go, madman.
Submit. One success.
That's a
I'm
hit.
guessing that's enough. Yeah. Roll damage.
That's
very
1,
shit.
2.
4 plus
That's
fishes.
8.
So that's 7.
No, that's 7.
Damage.
That's 7 points of damage, isn't it?
7, yeah.
Yeah, because every point for every effect roll adds 1 damage because of your vicious.
Yep. Every vicious is
So
plus
this
1.
is 7 damage.
That's 4 plus 3 when you
So-
roll it like that with
Yeah.
vicious. Right, roll
So
me a
that-
body
that
part,
boy's
Chris. No, he's not dead. Roll me a body part.
Why is he not dead?
Well, he's not dead yet.
16.
That's one of the legs, right?
Yes.
Physical damage.
Yes.
Right, he's got 2 reduction, so he takes 5. So that is still a wound. Okay. So a wounded leg. Let me just bring that up again. Wounded leg. You immediately fall prone as your leg gives out under your weight, and you can no longer take the sprint action, and the move action is now a major action for you. So he is
Ooh,
prone,
nice.
and he
Are you gonna kill him?
takes 5 hit points damage as a major injury, a wound. All right, tanky boy, very nice.
So, with my... So it's 2 AP to attack again, and
Yes.
I can attack another one of
That's
these guys,
right,
yeah?
yeah, but the difficulty becomes 2. His defense rating becomes 2. The difficulty of the any check that you do as
And
a
how
result of
many
spending.
AP do we have left if I do
4.
2?
We've got 4
Okay,
currently.
so then
So if you take 1, you can take
I
that.
want to spend an additional dice so then I can make sure that
So you can roll 3 dice. Okay?
Yeah. So do that, then 1 additional dice.
Oh, complication.
Complication
Three
and 3
successes.
successes. So you gain an
I'll
action point.
spend a luck.
You spend an luck to reroll the complication? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
a,
that's
that's
16.
a 16. Okay. You may roll your damage, sir. Jeez.
Ooh.
8 with
Yeah.
8 with 3
11
vicious is
damage.
11. What body part?
Alabama.
What body part is that?
That's 9.
9 is one of the arms, I think.
1949.
It's
11 points
left
of damage.
arm.
And this is a combat rifle guy, so he's holding a 2-handed weapon. So he's going to drop his weapon or lose the use of his weapon straight away. So that was 11 minus. Let me just check his reduction. Physical damage, right? Physical damage is
Yes.
1 on the arms, so he takes 10 damage, and he has. Was that this one here?
The second one, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have 10 hit points, so that makes things easier.
So he's dead.
He is dead, though. Nice tank.
So one's on the floor prone, the other one's dead.
Incorrect, yeah. Nice job.
Okay,
Once
so-
tank gets into melee, it's a different ball game, eh?
I'll just
I'm glad I got him.
sneering at the other guy.
Sneering at the other guy.
Well, it's not a baseball bat, so it's not a ball game, but
Okay,
No,
so
no. He's just riveting the rivets. He's just.
are we happy to take our halftime break now, boys?
sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, dope.
And we will have a 10-minute break. Go get yourself a drink or a snack, and we will be right back. And we are back a little later than planned, but still we're back.
Norm, it's your turn. We're at the top of a new round.
Okay, then I will attack that one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's prone.
No, no.
Is there a
He's
benefit?
he's
for
prone. The
someone
difficulty becomes
prone?
0. That assaultron's on a different
I'm
floor.
going to stand over here, even though I know it's dangerous for that one, but that assaultron.
That's
oh, no,
on
that's
that's on a different floor.
yeah. So I'm going to attack that one then.
Okay. Difficulty is 0 because he's currently prone.
I'm going to attack him with my with my normal pipe gun because more damage. Or no, you know what? No, laser.
That's 2 successes, so
Two
that's
successes.
2 action points gained. So you go up to max 6.
Nice.
Oof. Would you like to spend a luck point and reroll 3 of them?
You can't re-roll
You can reroll
combat
You
dice.
can reroll 3 with a luck
I will
point.
just
1 luck point rerolls 3.
spend 2 action points to do another major action and attack again.
Okay, difficulty becomes 1. He's prone, so it's 1.
Yeah, that's okay. And
Suspended 2, okay. Down
but
to
still,
4. I'm sitting on 2 actually. I thought I had 0, I've got 2.
it will be on 18, which is the right leg.
So you've got to hit him again first.
No, that is the first attack.
Oh, for the first one, yeah, the 1 damage. So that's 1 energy on his right leg.
Yeah.
He takes takes
I
no
will
damage. He
already
soaks that.
turn my ammo to 17,
Yeah, he soaks that up.
and no, it has a piercing, so.
He still soaks it up. Okay, so you gain 1
Two
action point.
successes.
You're up to 5.
75 cents and $1 a drink.
2 with
Two-
1 piercing. So that's
Yeah.
1 goes through the protection. On what body part?
Oh yeah, body part as well.
All right.
Okay, so he's got 2 reductions, so he takes 1 damage.
Right arm.
You go through. He's got 2 reduction, and you go through 1 of it, so he takes 1 damage. Okay,
Okay.
that's your turn. Assaultron is not active yet. I've just put it in the initiative. Machine gun turret is not active. It's the gunner's turn. Okay, so I'm gonna just move that one out of the way just to make life easier. So this one that's prone first. So prone. Let me remind myself. He has to take it. Is it a minor action to get up?
I think that meant that.
I think it's a minor action to get up, and then he's gonna.
Yeah, I believe so.
So I would have to spend an action point to change weapons. So he's gonna switch to a melee weapon, and then he's gonna attack tank. Actually no, I'm not gonna spend that action point because he doesn't need to switch weapons. He's going to do a gun bash.
Oh, does it say close? Okay.
And I'm going to spend an action point to roll an additional dice. Because it's time I started hitting some people. Okay, I gain an action point. So I've got
Nice.
2. Okay, so I'm going to roll damage. And I can spend action points on this because this is melee. So I'm going to spend both of my action points. I'm down to 0. But I'm going to add 2 dice to this. 6 with stun. Oh ho ho. No, 5 with stun. Right, body part.
Wow.
In one of the legs. How much reduction have you got on your... I think that's right leg, but you might have to double check depending if you've got different on different legs.
18, that is the right leg, yeah.
So, how much...
But is this, because it's 5 stun damage, does this mean he's super stunned?
No. It only goes for one... You're only stunned one time. But Tank, what's your damage reduction on your right leg?
It's probably 0, but let me double check.
Because if it is 0, I think that's a major wound. That's a wound for you. You don't have adamantium skeleton, do you?
What is it? It doesn't matter which leg it is 0.
So you take a wound, you fall prone. 5 damage to your right leg. And you're stunned also. The second one...
3, 5.
The second one's going to shoot at you. And this one, did they have a laser gun or a... This was the combat rifle, this one.
Is it not increased difficulty as well because I'm prone now? No.
Oh, it's decreased difficulty now because you're prone.
Oh.
It's increased difficulty if he's medium range, but it's decreased difficulty if you're close range. So this is difficulty 0 to hit you. So that hits you.
Ooh.
And now, because I'm not fucking around here. Now, NPCs can't use burst. They can only, if they have this, use this once per round. They also can't use fire rate unless they have this. So he's going to add 2 additional dice. Using his let rip. Oh fuck, what a shitty roll. 3 physical damage on... Is that the other leg? Is that left leg?
50, yeah.
So you've got no reduction again, I think. So that's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Big boy.
3. Sweet.
Right, now let me double check something.
Well, we got the healer coming down, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got stim packs and stuff as well, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got rat meat, and it's like, you know, you can just eat something.
How many action points have I got? None. Right, okay, so
I think you spend them all,
that's...
didn't you?
Do I still have a stim pack with me?
You've got 4 or 5 stim packs in the group thing, so...
yeah.
Just trying to think. If
Yeah, but
there's something I might do. I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to do it now. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. How many hit points is Tank on? 4? No, I'm not. I'm going to go easy. I don't want to kill Tank just yet. Save it for next round.
And I just, if you look at body pins, I didn't have to delete one. I didn't have do that, but only on a complication they break.
Sorry, my mistake. I missed the machine gun. The machine gun is going to take a shot at you before it, and then it'll be your turn, Red Alert. So the machine gun is taking a shot at you.
Oh, no, that's fine.
It misses. It's your turn.
How's that cute? So, like, I know it gets here. Would my full movement be, like, just walking in, or can I get to the end of the...
You can get to the end of the hallway. That's what I did with Tank.
Okay. And I see these guys right here. They're, you know, I see Tank down, right?
Yeah,
These guys
no,
looking over.
Tank. Yeah, Tank's down, but not like unconscious. He's just prone down. He's hurt his leg.
Oh yeah. All right. So with my minimal gun of like my energy weapons, I am gonna shoot this one.
Okay. He's no longer prone. He's up now.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'm gonna take a AP to give me an extra attack. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Ronnie.
That,
Let me just
that'll be my turn.
Ronnie, you are up here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna come down the stairs and try and help
Okay.
Tank, because I'll probably heard him grunt or something, I would imagine.
Okay.
Like
how I did that. That's pretty
It's
cool,
just
isn't
a way
it?
of talking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I presume he makes weird noises. And yeah, I'm gonna. So, do I get more from using my medicine? Because that's basically the whole reason I'm here. So, do I get extra points with the stem packs because I know medicine, or does it make no difference?
Let's double check this, right? But damage and injury, healing. Healing actions in combat. You can take a chem. A number of chems, most commonly stim packs, can be used in a hurry in combat to restore health points. Taking the minor action allows you to administer a chem to yourself or to a willing creature within your reach. First aid. You can quickly patch the wounds of yourself or of an ally. Attempt an intelligence plus medicine test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has, 1, increasing the difficulty by +1 if you're performing it on yourself. So you would have intelligence medicine with a difficulty of 1 to do a first aid check on him. If you succeed, you can do one of the following. Stabilise him, which you don't need to. Heal health points or treat an injury. And it's heal health points equal to your medicine rating. So that's how you do it without a stim pack. Or, if you just want to jab a stim pack in him, jabbing a stim pack in him will either heal his injury or give him 4 hit points. Is that right, Schoon?
So,
I believe so, yeah.
So as a major action, I can do medicine, and I can give him the stem pack as a minor action.
Giving a stim pack's a minor action, so you could do the medicine on the major action and stim pack on a minor action, but you've already moved, so you would have to spend an action point to take an extra minor action, but there's no difficulty attached to the stim pack, so you could spend an action point, use the stim pack.
I'm gonna do the medicine first, just to
if you want to do, depends what you want to do. If you want to just do the healing, then you can do first aid action. If you want to treat an injury, you can attempt an intelligence medicine test to for an injury, but you can also, if you use
I'll give you your action point.
I'll
give you your action point back just now. So I've taken an action point for the complication, but you've got 1 success on your medicine check. So with that medicine check, you can. Now.
So he gets 1 point back, right?
Yeah, you can either you can either treat his injury, or you can heal his hit points, and you heal a number of hit points equal to your medicine rating. But you can spend action points.
Your
to
rank
do more.
in medicine, so that means 4.
So your medicine rank is 4. So you would heal him 4 hit points with that, or you would treat his wound, which is his crippled leg.
Nah, I like him to be crippled, so I'm gonna give him the 4 points.
Right, so you gain 4 hit points.
Tank, do you need any more? How bad are you? Because I can give you a stim pack as well.
Well, with the stim pack, you could also treat his injury, or give him another 4.
I know, but I'm asking what he wants, which are the ones.
So if you so if you're using the stim pack, that's an action point.
Okay.
You got 4
I'll
back
do that.
anyway, Tank. So that's 8. Sweet.
I don't know how a crippled leg would affect me going forward. Like
it would very much.
Does it just reduce movement?
Aye.
Probably better just give me health points.
Okay, then... Okay, I'll give you that then. So the stim pack heals 2, is it?
4.
4.
Have you got a stim pack on your sheet, or do we need to take it off the group one?
I have got one on my sheet, yeah.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's a group one. So
it says you've got.
It
says you've got 3 on your sheet, so just change the number to 2, Martin.
Okay. So that's 8 hit points for Tank.
So that's me up to 12. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'm just gonna take that you're not angry about anything that's ever happened in any form of ttrpg now, forever, or in.
That takes a lot more than that.
So he's used his medicine to give you 4 back and used a stim pack to give you another 4 back, and it costs you 1 action point to do the extra minor action, Martin. Okay, Tank, it's your turn.
Cool.
Okie dokie. So I need to use.
You're
1
still
AP
prone. So it's
to
an
get
AP,
up.
so it's a minor action to get up, and your injury is not treated. So, leg. You can no longer take a sprint action, and the move action is a major action for you. So getting up is a movement, so that is a major action. So you've done a major action to get up. And to move would be another major action, which would cost you 2 action points. And if you wanted to attack somebody, it would cost you 2 action points, because it's also a second major action.
So would it would be 2 AP to stand up?
No, because that's your first major action. That would be your first major action spent, but now it's going to cost you AP to do any other major actions.
Okay.
Movement's a major action for you, so getting
both
up
of
was
those
a major
guys
action.
not within melee range anyway.
Yeah, they're both within melee range when you stand up.
So
it would cost you 2 action points to take another major action, and your target number to hit, or sorry, their defense rate becomes 2. You've got to hit a 2 to hit them. 2 successes.
fuck it.
Okay.
And then I'll use an additional action.
Okay.
Do we have enough action points?
You're down to 0 now if you use it. It's
Oh
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
we're good.
We've just gained 1 back.
2 successes.
That's 2.
No.
Oh no, it was 2 you
because
needed.
I
Yeah, it
needed
was 2 you needed. It was 2 you needed. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's the hit you need. You can roll damage. Which one is it, left or right?
The one at the back. So right.
This one. He's not been hit yet. Ooh, 7 with 1 vicious. So that's 8 damage. Give me the body part. That's one of the legs.
Oh
So-
man, it was almost a 1.
Leg.
Right.
It was almost a 1.
And this is physical. So legs, he's got 2 reductions. So he's going to take 6 on 1 leg. So he is now
Which
prone.
is a major wound.
It's a major wound, and he is now prone.
Serves them right. Fucking dirty bastards. I'll
And,
break all their
that's
fucking
you,
legs.
because that was an extra action. Okay, Norm.
Okay. I'm standing right at this spot. I don't mind staying here. I'm going to shoot at
It
that
looks
one.
pretty messed up both sides, don't
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using my laser gun.
Okay. You still got the cover there as well.
Yeah.
I say hit the one prone. Ooh.
Yeah, the one at the back's prone. That's 0
Yeah,
successes.
never mind.
Never mind. Assaultron's not doing anything yet. It's not involved yet. Machine gun turret's not doing anything at this point.
I mean, the Assaultron is not on my level,
It's the gunners now. Okay, so
and I'm not telling that I can't beat him, as in on my level, but he's not on my physical level.
this one is going to... Oh, we forgot about your stun as well, Tank. Fuck my life. You were stunned as well.
Did I not say that I... Did I not use the
No, I thought he was.
the AP to get up?
It doesn't get rid of your stun though. 2 successes, so again an action point, and you're going to get stunned again.
Sweet.
So this has got stun damage. Body part. 4 is the torso. What protection have you got in the torso from physical?
1.
So you
So I
take
take
3, and you get the stun effect. So stun is a stunned character can still it costs you extra action points to do shit. Okay. Okay. So that was the first gunner. Now it's this one. So he's going to... He's used his let rip. He's prone currently. So he's going to... spend a movement to get up, so that's his major action. I have got 2 action points to spend so that he can make an attack. The difficulty will become 2, but he's going to attack tank. He's got to get 2 successes to hit you though. That's 2 successes.
Seriously.
You can take 4 to this body part. That's one of your legs. So I think you take all 4, don't you?
Yeah.
You can take 4 damage. So that's the gunners. Okay, red alert, it's your turn.
Alright, red alert walks up to this guy. Alright, and he's seen Tank is like, ooh, it's like, no, her friend is smashing.
Good luck.
No.
That is 3
Ooh,
successes,
yeah, it
sir.
is.
Now, is that guy's prone currently, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh no, it's the other one. Sorry, you're hitting the other one. He wasn't currently prone. Still, that's 2 action points gained.
Mhm.
Okay, you can roll damage.
Yep.
That's 3 with piercing 1. On what body part?
Roll. This is.
That is one of
Oh,
the.
this is a leg.
That's one of the legs. Physical, they have got 2. So ignore 1. So 2 damage he takes. Okay, and that's your turn, yeah? Ronnie.
Yep.
I guess I'll try
Did
and.
we all get the
you
flip
know,
the leg move or something?
Yeah, outside, she can always try to get rid of the broken leg injury.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and heal Tank again
With,
briefly.
with a stim pack or with medicine roll?
No, just medicine this time.
Okay.
Because then I want to move in the room behind him and see if there's anything fun in there. So that's.
It's difficulty of 1 because he's got 1 injury.
I got 3.
So
So does
that's-
that make it any better?
Ooh.
That's 2 success. Well, no, it doesn't. It just gives you two extra action points. So you
Okay.
can now either give him 4 hit points, or you can treat the injury with a medicine check as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can
either,
choose to heal or treat the
You can either
injury.
treat his injury or give him 4 hit points.
Tank, do you want to stand up or do you want to have health points?
Well, I'm still standing at the moment. I'm just stunned, so
You're stunned, but
treat
also
my
you've
injury.
got a broken
Yeah.
leg as well. Right, so
Treat,
I'm
you're,
treat
still
my injury this
standing.
time.
right, so you're unbreaking his leg. Okay.
Yeah, in a really brutal way. Like
Okay,
it, you
so
know,
that's-
where you like pop it back in.
Is that a major or a minor action?
What?
What he
I
just
think
did.
That's my minor.
The a health
No,
That
check.
was the major to do the medical
Okay.
check, and the minors do the.
Treating an injury. It doesn't say whether it's
Oh,
major or minor.
I'm not doing the stim pack this time. I'm just giving him the
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
think-
I believe
thing,
then it's
but-
a major.
I think that was a major action, so you've still got a minor action left, or you can spend action points to do a major action.
I just want to go. I just want to go in the door behind me, as long as it's unlocked.
You want to go in the
obviously.
door
It's
behind you? This
Well,
one?
yeah, at least what. Yeah.
Go for it. I will reveal the map and you can step inside.
I mean, obviously, if it's got another robot in it, I might be running out again. Yay! Sleep room. I'm presuming there's no one inside it, right?
Well, you presumed wrong. Hang on.
Well, you've not shown anyone, so
Oh
unless
god.
unless it's a mimic or some shit.
Now, they're not going to act straight away because it's going to take them time to get ready because, just for comedy's sake, and the reason why they didn't do anything when there was a fight going on right outside the door is because we're going to say one of them's female and one of them is male. And they were at it.
Oh.
And so you catch them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You catch them, and you open the door, and you catch them like getting their trousers back on and buckling their belts back up. And inside there is another 2 gunners in here, a male one and a female one.
Well,
Is this kind of like
You've got-
Baldur's Gate 3, where you come up
Aye,
to the
yeah, one of them.
bugbear
Well,
and the,
I had to have
and
a
the
reason why they
trolls,
hadn't
but-
come out yet. I had to have a reason why they hadn't come out yet, and we're determining who's male and who's female for the sake of his perk. But you haven't just enough movement left if you want to step back out of the room again, if you wanted to. But that'll be it.
Can I? I mean, yeah, I do think I'm gonna be able to
open
persuade
the door
them.
and then go like, oh, sorry, carry on. Okay.
Well, I was gonna I can't persuade them that like we're kinky bitches and want like weird sex with them, so I don't think that's gonna work. So I'll just close the door. Yeah, that's and hide.
No, we'll say the door comes off. The door comes off the hinge, so you're unable to close it. It's now open.
Okay.
They're now involved in everything that's going on. But you can step back outside the room. I'll give you that much. Tank, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're uninjured.
Okay.
You don't have an injury anymore. You're still stunned,
I'm
though.
still stunned.
Still stunned.
So
Stun
I
was.
need to use one of the AP points to get rid of that.
No, I don't think that's what you do. Stun. Target cannot take normal actions. It costs you action points to take actions. That's what it is. So 1 to do any minor action and 2 to do any major action.
But doesn't the stun only last for a round?
Yeah, but you just got
At the
stunned
end of this
again.
round, yeah.
You just got
I
stunned again. So for this
Right,
round,
so
I got
I'll
this.
use
being-
2 AP to attack.
Yep. Okay.
Stop getting stunned, you big oaf.
That's 2
And I got
successes.
2 successes.
Okay. And which one was it on? The one at the back's prone.
Did I need 2 successes?
Who was it on? Him. He's prone, isn't he?
Both
No,
of them were
yeah.
prone?
No, he got up again. He got up again. So you gain 1 action point.
Yeah.
You gain 1 action point.
Oh. Is his leg still major wound?
He's still got a
No.
wound. He's still got a wound, yeah.
So would both not just be 1 success anyway?
You only needed 1 to hit him, yeah. So you gained an action point.
And
4 with 2
4,
vicious.
5, 6
Yep, give me the
on.
give me the hit location then. This is physical. On the torso, they have
Arm?
physical. They have 2 on the torso. So what was that? 6.
So you get 4.
So 4 goes through. Was that this one or this one?
The one at the back.
Okay.
Or what one was standing?
They're both standing, but one's more
Oh.
injured than the other. This one's got the injured leg, but the other one's took more hits.
Aye, the one at the back then.
Okay.
I'll go for it.
Still standing. Barely.
Yeah.
Okay. Norm, would you like to spend 1 action point and do any minor actions? Sorry, Tank.
No, sure, it would cost me 2. No, I'm alright.
No, not to do a minor action, because that was a major action that cost you 2 because of the stun. Your stun now wears off. Norm,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Well, there are still some fellas there. They
And you don't know
Oh,
about these guys, Norm, remember?
did Ronnie tell me they're there?
She never mentioned
Yeah.
anything.
Well, I mean,
So
I would have.
I don't
I
know.
generally would have been screaming about bad guys. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you scream for my with mice as well, so I don't really know what it would be then.
Fine,
So-
I refuse to tell you about the massive machine robot upstairs.
I'm just gonna move to that guy there.
Okay.
And I am going to do something that I normally don't do quickly because I might not hit him, but I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try to use my serrated combat knife. Probably miss, but see.
Ooh, you wanted to go for that
Yeah.
persistent damage, didn't you? You have missed. Okay.
At least there's no complications. That's the good thing.
It's now the gunners. So, first we've got this one, who is in melee range with two big motherfuckers. So he's going to attempt a gun bash again, but this time he's going to do it on the robot. One success. One with stun on... I don't think it's going to hit you, is it? What's a 19 on you? One of your lower parts? That's... You've got armor there. That's not going to hit you, is it, Max?
That's a lag. No, it's not gonna do any damage.
So this one with a broken leg, he's going to attempt to shoot. He's been having some luck shooting at Tank. He's going to attempt to shoot him again. Tank, you might go down if I get you here. Right, okay, let's go. See if we can get Tank. See if we can drop Tank. No! Right, okay, but we've still got the two behind. So one of them's going to pick up his gun and take a shot at Ronnie in the back.
This is the male or female.
So, well, this is the...
Yeah, because
This is the female, because I put a heart on female. So somebody roll me something, and we'll decide if this one's got a laser gun or a combat rifle. So odds is laser gun, evens is combat rifle.
I'll leave
you can
Martin
just
because they're getting shot at.
okay.
Roll my dice, please.
Go.
Odds is laser gun. So this one's got a laser gun. Roll me one for the other one as well, and we'll decide the other one while we're here.
Also a 1.
So laser gun and laser gun. They've both got laser guns, these ones.
Okay, I
Skins
will
love it.
have a lot of materials for laser guns.
So the other one is going
Yes,
to
ammo.
take a shot at Ronnie as well.
Does Ronnie have the cover from
One
where they're
success.
at?
Nah, but because it's this one shooting at her, so it's actually got a direct line to her through the door. That's one success, so I'm gonna roll some damage on that. Ronnie takes 4 energy damage on this body part.
Okay. Well,
17. That's one of your legs, I think.
I've got the energy
7.
things. Yeah, so it'll be.
Yeah, that's the left leg.
What reduction have you got in your
Yeah.
left leg for energy damage?
1.
Okay, so you take 3 damage,
Okay.
and that's the gunners. Red alert.
Alright. Okay. He's gonna do a mighty punch again. You start killing some of these guys to get them out of here.
That's 2 successes.
Yes,
You only
that's
needed
another
1.
EP.
You're up to 4 action points.
Yep. Doing no damage.
Would you like to spend?
Wow.
Would you like to spend 1 luck and re-roll 3 of those?
You know what? I will. I will.
I think you should.
Yeah, I got 5. You know, just anyway.
You can re-roll 3 for a luck
So what?
point.
I just roll this one.
Yeah, just do additional
Okay.
and roll 3. You can do that for a luck point.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
No, you're only supposed to roll 3 dice. That's rolled 8 dice.
Oh. Well, I did. I put.
It's because it's
My bad.
it's rolled
First one,
additional. It's because it's rolled 8. Let's just take the first 3 dice. So 2 damage, okay?
What? That's still good damage.
Just take the first 3 from the left. Right, what body part was it on?
Okay. Doing that 1 second.
2 damage on. That's one of the arms,
13.
isn't it?
I believe so.
2 physical damage on one of the arms. It's only got 1 reduction on its arms, so it takes 1 damage. Okay. Ronnie. Unless you're doing anything else, Max.
You know, I'm gonna do another punch.
Alright, okay, so 2 action points. Difficulty becomes 2 to hit him this time, though.
Yep. I'm gonna spend 1 EP to give me an extra.
Okay, he's down to 1. That is 4 successes. Nice. So that's you're up to 3. Back up to 3 action points. You gain 2 there. You can roll damage.
Alright.
Hey, 3 with piercing 1. 3 with piercing 1. So what body part is that on? And it ignores 3 resistance. So it doesn't matter what body part it's on. It's all going to go through. And he has exactly 3 hit points. So you managed to take him out the game. Okay, Ronnie.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Well, I don't like being around all the fucking bad guys, so will they get an opportunity attack if I move away?
No, there is no opportunity attack in the system, Martin.
Okay, right, well, I'm backing away behind these 2 guys.
No problem.
And I will try and heal Tank again.
Okay. Medicine check or a stim pack?
Oh, just medicine check.
Okay.
Because he's still damaged, right?
Oh yeah, he's quite bad because he took hits again. He's down at 5 hit points.
Oh.
We got 0 successes.
Wait, because if I'm not wrong, a medicine check the difficulty is a difficulty of how many injuries they have. He currently has 0 injuries. Am I right in thinking that's a 0 difficulty check?
No, isn't he still injured?
Nope. He's not got an injury anymore.
He held his leg. So he doesn't even have to roll. Healing, so it don't matter.
Well, for extra, well, he still has to roll because he needs success to heal.
The difficulty is to try and quickly patch the wounds of yourself and ally. Attempt intelligence medicine with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has, and he has 0 injuries.
Well, you still want to roll because you might get action points.
Yeah, but he's rolled 0 successes. He's rolled, but that means it's still a success on 0. So you can give him 4 hit points with
just 4 health.
Yeah, you can give him 4 health with 0 successes, I believe, because he's got 0 injuries.
And I mean,
no, that can't be right because you're getting no successes and he's got. That can't be right that you can heal him for 4 hit points. On 0
I can roll again. Haven't we got enough action
points?
No,
because he's rolling to see if he gets any AP.
But I don't think that should be. What I'm saying is, I don't think that should be a 0 difficulty check. But rules is written. I think it is. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's.
So it says first aid. To try to quickly patch the wounds of yourself or an ally.
An intelligence plus medicine test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has, increasing difficulty by +1.
If you're trying to perform
to perform first aid on yourself.
And he's got 0 injuries.
Yeah.
So that's a success. Rules
all he was trying to do.
Rules is written. That is a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I guess he gets 4 back.
Yeah, he gets 4 back.
You gonna stim pack him?
Nah, he's had enough. He's had 1 already. So I'm gonna move. Can I move here and open the door again and see if I can find anyone else who's fucking or robots?
Just opening all the doors to the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm a perf. I want to see what people are up to.
It's a toilet. It's a toilet.
Is it a toilet?
Yep.
Is anyone having sex on the toilet?
There doesn't appear to be any people in it.
There is number 2.
There may appears to be salvageable. There appears to be maybe some stuff in it.
Sweet. I'm gonna hide in here then if the door fucking works.
Okay, that's your turn
Okay.
then. Tank.
I am.
Well, he knows those
going
people are in there.
to batter that guy directly in front, with my fucking sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. Go for it.
Oh, I keep forgetting that there's a pop-up.
Yeah, I
Two
also got that.
successes. You gain 1 action point. You're at 4 currently. Oh my! Eight with 4 vicious.
that
That's
is dead.
12 damage. What body part? Torso. So you had 2 and you did 12. So tell me how you splatter him to bits by hitting him in the torso.
Just smash him with a sledgehammer and his body just crumples.
12 damage.
Her
I give
body.
him,
That was a woman
pitch
you
in
did
the
that
chest.
to.
Well then, let's make it even more graphic. I fucking hit her right in the womb and then she... let's not finish that sentence, actually.
Oh yeah, thank you, baby.
And then, so we've got 4 AP, so I'm going to spend 2 AP to attack again.
There's nobody else. Oh, there's the guys in the room just. There's the guys
Is
here.
that guy dead? That's in front of me.
Yeah, that's Scoon.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
me. Don't attack them, ghoul.
I say you can walk in there and smash that one.
Skin, stop looking like the bad guys.
Not my fault.
So,
You've not moved yet, so that's
I-
fine. Yeah, so it's just 2 action points to attack, but it's too difficult to hit them.
all right, and then let's use an extra action point just to be sure. Just to be
Okay,
sure, to be sure.
okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 0
That sucks.
successes. That's a sucky roll. Okay, Norm.
I mean,
Norm,
that's up to what
And
Scootie's
Tank,
gonna
you
do.
would have seen this as well. And Norm, you can see this. Whoever was sitting there has been playing cards, and there's cards and caps on the table.
Caps?
Mm-hmm.
So
There's a couple of open beers as well, actually.
I am going to stand over here. So I have cover.
Yeah, using the side of the door as cover. Yep. But then from that angle, you could probably only shoot that one, especially because of Tank being there. You couldn't shoot that one.
Then I'll just shoot that one. Why not?
Okay.
As long as they're dead.
That's 2 successes. You gain 1. You're up to 2 action points. This is the female one. 4. Piercing.
4
Energy damage.
energy
No, this is the male
damage.
one, sorry. Give me a body part.
I'm
It's
hoping they are
different.
carrying a lot of ammo for me.
They've actually got slightly better energy reduction than they have physical.
When
Oh,
it's
so
20
it's
is one of the legs, so
the
they've
right
got,
leg.
so they've got 2 reduction, but you've done 2 piercings, so you ignore both the reductions, so you do 4 damage.
4 damage.
Very nice. Okay.
So you got to do 5 to do an effect, like an
The
injury,
gunners
right?
will respond, so the one that you just attacked is going to attack you first of all. Let me see if I've got any action points. No, I bloody don't. Okay. So this first gunners, and this was a laser gun. They're both laser gun gunners. So let rip. I'm going to use that if I hit. I need to hit first.
So they're both laser gunners.
Right, okay. And the second one is just going to shoot at Tank. Is a laser gun? Is a laser gun got close quarters, or is it going to use? Don't think a laser gun has got close quarters, has it?
Let me check.
I would think wouldn't Norm know that because he has one?
And there's room for him to step
Yeah,
back. innit?
it does.
It does. Right. Okay.
Laser gun does. Laser rifle doesn't.
Yeah, because laser rifle's two-handed. Okay, 1 success, so he hits you, tank. Let's roll some damage. And he's going to use his let rip, so I add 2 to this. For 7.
Oh my god!
Energy damage with 2%. Oh, yes! Here we go. Tank's taking it. And this is one of your arms, I think, tank. 13.
Yeah, right arm. So 1 reduced.
So it's energy damage. You've got 1 energy reduction there, have you?
Yeah.
So you take 6, so this will be a wound. And I believe that'll put you down, will it not?
I've got 2 HP.
2 left. But you've got a wound on your left arm, is it?
Right arm.
Right arm. Arm, you drop any object held in that hand, and the arm's broken or otherwise unable. So you don't drop your sledgehammer, but it moves to your left arm. It's now unusable because that's a two-handed weapon, I believe.
Yeah.
Two-handed weapon.
I can't use it.
Aye, you can't use that arm, yeah. You can't use a sledgehammer currently. Okay, and that's the...
And it also means that my perks are all ineffective because
Yeah, because you're two-handed piercing. You don't get that piercing. That's two-handed melee weapons, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's our gunners. It's Red Alert's turn.
Red Alert comes in next to Tank.
Oof, you'll be lucky. Right, okay, yeah, okay, you can get in.
Alright, so, and you said the party sheet has stim packs, right?
I'm going to give you, because of that bed in it, because of all the... Yeah, there is stim packs in the party sheet. Are you attacking or are you doing something else? Because I was going to say, I'm going to give you +1 difficulty and stuff for difficulty terrain here. Difficult terrain. You're standing on shit. There's shit in your way.
I'm basically going to use the stim pack to heal his arm.
Right, okay, you don't need... There's no difficulty in that. You're just jamming a stim pack in him to heal his wound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your wound is healed, Chris. Right, and is that one off the party sheet, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, are you healing or fixing the...
Fixing the wound, I think you said.
Okay.
It's fixing the wound, dude, so you can swing on it.
Okay.
I think, was that a major or was that a minor?
I think
I think
using
the minor was for me walking in.
I think a stim pack's just a minor.
Stim pack is minor.
So you've actually spent an action point because that's a second minor. You've moved and then it's the second minor, so that's an action point. But you could still take a major.
Okay. I'm gonna swing the guy in the front.
You don't have a weapon readied, but you could use one of your hands to hit with your claw because it's always ready.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna hit with a claw.
Yeah, okay.
He always has a weapon handy.
Yeah, he does. He's always got a melee.
Yeah, it's like
weapon handy.
I am a weapon. Yeah, it's like I'm always.
Yeah, Superboy.
Let's see it then. That is 2 successes. You'll gain an action point. You're up to 2. You may roll me some damage.
Yep.
Oh wait, no. I was making that harder difficulty because of the terrain. You don't get an action point. Sorry, but that is 2 damage with piercing 1. What's the body part? This is physical damage, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't have the mod yet.
Yeah, what's the body part? Because he's got different reductions for different parts here. That is torso. He's got 2 reduction on torso, and you ignore 1 of it, so 1 damage goes through. Yeah, 1.
Hey, at least I still won her.
He takes 1 damage. Okay. That was Red Alert. Ronnie.
Yeah, I'll give him another target that don't worry about it.
Ronnie's turn.
So they're all in that room. I kind of like exploring a bit.
Do you want to explore this room?
This one.
No, the one you're in. I mean, the bathroom. Yeah, there's stuff in there. You could. Do you want to spend your room? I've got tables for you to roll on if you want to spend your round rolling in there.
Oh no, I feel bad if everyone's fighting. I'm just checking stuff out to see, So I'll check another room out.
Okay.
Just to see what's in it.
Let me open that up for you then.
Yeah, she's hoping to find another two doing the nasty.
You do find another like bedroom, like bunk room. Definitely there's going to be some stuff to explore in here, but there's no people in it.
Oh, well, that's something. I guess do I have enough movement to open another door then? 'Cause
I
I'm
would say just to open the door and no more then, okay? That'd be your limit.
I'm just exploring to see if there's any like other people.
And that's
that I need to
again
watch
the
out for.
same again,
That
another
looks like a
bedroom
medical
style.
bay, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. I think. I mean, I'm gonna tell everyone that there's a fucking robot upstairs that they might need to watch out for. But apart from that, yeah, that's me done.
Okay.
I mean, it's not fighting this yet. We should be fine.
Tank.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking sledgehammer cunt.
No. Oh yeah, because your arm's no longer
Yeah.
crippled. Yeah.
You're very welcome. You're very
Yeah,
welcome.
with 2 successes.
So you gain an action point. You're up to 2. Oofed. 6 with
1,
4
2, 3,
vicious.
4, 10.
Oh,
It's 10. What body
10
part?
points of damage.
Fucking hit him in the head because he definitely doesn't know that.
That's one of his arms, I think.
Ah,
Is that an arm?
Is right on.
Yeah,
So he reduces 1. So what did you hit him for? 10.
10.
He takes
10.
9.
yeah,
Takes
10.
9 on the arm. So he will drop his laser gun that was in his right arm. Shit, yeah, he'll drop his laser gun. Okay, tank. Anything else?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 action points to go a little bit closer and fuck
Kill
that
him.
other guy.
Okay.
Oh, he's disarmed, so like he's gonna have to spend some time to pick that up. Like, you
Yep.
know,
So your
that's my opinion.
your
Good
difficulty's
weapon.
your difficulty's 2. In fact, you're climbing over stuff. I'd say your difficulty's 3.
Oh fuck.
You only got 1 anyway. And now I'll give you the difficult. I'll give you difficulty 2, but you only got 1, so.
Could I spend an action point and then a luck to reroll?
You can spend a luck to reroll
Because
the
I
19.
didn't realize that before I clicked that.
Nah, you know you can spend a luck to reroll the 19. No, it's just difficulty 2. It's just increased difficulty for taking an extra action. So reroll the 19 for a luck point if you want. You only need 2 successes.
Okay, so I've got 0 luck now.
Oofed.
And
oof.
I can't see that sheet right. Oh wait, doesn't matter. Where's the pop-up? Ah! Give me the pop-up. Right, okay. Strength melee roll.
Okay, so
There.
you get a success, so that's a hit. No luck left, but that's a hit. Oh, 5 with 2
Five,
vicious, so that's 7. What body part is that?
Hopefully an arm.
That's a leg.
Oh, leg.
It's enough to wipe him out.
He is prone.
You wipe him
Nice.
out. Thank. Okay, so we move on to Norm's turn. I'll nip away from Kay again, but I can still hear you. Sorry, unless Chris.
Did you kill the other one?
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, it was the wrong one, wasn't it?
It was the wrong one.
Sorry,
there.
yeah.
Sorry.
So he's still got these hit points. He's still alive. What did you
So
do?
it was the male.
What did you do?
leg.
7. What did you do? 7 minus 1. Or you did
7. Yeah.
7
-1.
and well, okay, so he's still alive. He's not dead. This one.
But that would be
Oh shit.
a
leg.
major wound as well on him.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
leg, so he's not
That's a
prone.
wound on his leg, so he's not prone. Right. Okay. And it's Norm's turn.
Going
Hey,
in.
Norman, kill the guy prone. Kill the guy prone.
Oh yeah, I am going to shoot the guy.
I didn't even notice you in there because you're on the bed.
He jumped
just
on the bed
entered.
like.
2 successes, so we get an action point back.
No, 2. Because it's a 0, isn't it? When they're on prone.
I believe so, yeah.
That is correct,
5.
Max, so that is 2 action points gained. 5 damage, what body part is that?
I have 1 theory.
5 with piercing 1. On one of his legs.
19.
Another leg.
So the right leg.
It's enough. He is dead.
Oh, yes. I think you're still killing the wrong one.
She is
No,
dead.
no, no. Yeah, that's that one. There. Yay.
Okay, Norm, anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's the gunners.
We don't
now.
have a lot of action points.
There's
at the
only
moment,
one
so-
left with his 1 hit point, but he's got nowhere to run, so he's going to attack. He's prone, isn't he? So he's going to spend. Yeah, he's going to get up from prone, and then he's going to attempt to shoot someone. So he gains an action point at least, and we're going to say he's going to shoot at the. If you only got 2 hit points, Tank, I'm shooting at you.
Fuck off.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot at. Aye, I'm shooting at tanks. More fun. No, I'm shooting at the robot. The robot's closer, right? So 5 on this body part. Oh, ignore that. So D10. 6. So that's the torso. What's your energy reduction on the torso?
What? One wee second. Sorry, don't wanna wreck on everything here. But
This is not on you.
did Norm not shoot the one that was prone?
Yeah. No, the one in front. I
So
shot the
that-
one in front.
No, Norm shot this one.
Oh, at the front, you shot the one that didn't have a weapon. Okay, sweet.
And it was
That's
also
alright.
prone, I believe. They were both prone.
They weren't both prone. He was just had a crippled arm and had no weapon. The other one was prone. That's why I was asking that question.
Max, what's your
Because if you shot the prone one, you know what I mean.
Max, what's your
Sorry.
energy reduction on the torso?
One.
So take 4 damage on torso. Now it's your turn.
Okay. It's like, ooh. It's like, ow. He's like, so this guy's prone. He's just smash.
Did you take 4 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it right there. It's
Sweet.
it's the 11 out of 13.
It says 11 out of 13. I'm guessing you had the 2 from the well rested, or from your Tinkerer version of well rested. Okay. Yeah, and it's your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna use 1 EP to give me an extra smack case.
Okay, you got a
I'm gonna use a
You're using a luck to
I'm using
reroll the
luck to reroll
complication?
that.
Okay. Now this
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
prone, so you've already hit him and already gained an action point.
Yeah, well, I don't want to deal with the complication. There, quick. Strength. Roll.
That's a success, so that gains you another action point.
Okay.
You may roll damage. That's going to do it, because
Oh, that is.
he's only got 1 hit point, so that's going to do it, Max. So that's 5 gunners, so let me double check. So those 4, and the one from the roof.
Alright, be sick.
Yep, sweet.
Up quick.
Okay, so you are clear of all gunners and everything for now. I'm going to keep the initiative order up just now, but we're not actually in it. But it's just because that assault runs up the stairs, and Ronnie knows about it. But for now, I'll move that to the GM layer just so we're not seeing it. But for now, we are out of initiative order. You can do what you want.
I say we. Well, it's like I give Tank a piece of rat meat, and I'm like, or like rat roast to heal. Like you might be hungry.
I am going to take all the laser guns and get all the laser gun ammo that they carry.
Okay, so
Hey, you gotta share. I use that too. I
No,
use some of that too.
no, you don't use a laser gun.
No.
I do.
No.
so this is what a gunner has: combat armor chest piece, and a leather leg ×2 and a leather arm ×2, plus a combat rifle or laser gun. Now we had 3 of them were laser guns. 3 of those guys had laser guns.
At least.
Yeah, I think they were. 2 were combat.
And they're gonna have 10 plus 2 DC of fusion cells each, so that's 30.
Combat armor chest?
So yeah, they had a combat armor chest piece each. So this is all ×5, although it's 2 combat rifles and 3 laser guns. I'll roll some dice actually. So this is how many.
I mean, that's good for Ronnie and Norm to get the leather for the leg.
37 fusion cells, Schoon.
There's a combat chest.
I'm not getting any.
What?
No, you guys can talk about how you're sharing. I'm just saying that's how many there is. And
Okay, I'm taking them all. I mean, I need those.
And 25. What is it? Oh, right. What does a combat rifle take, somebody? I think it's 5.56. I think it's 5.56.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
In real life, they take 5.56.
I think in this
we
game
already
it's
have some of those.
5.56.
Yeah, we got 39 of those right now.
Yeah, so there's 25.5.56. I can just actually start adding this to your group loot.
Let's see, combat chest piece. 2 physical, 2 energy. Let's see, what kind of combat armor did I wear?
Yeah. What, Norm, are you going to use the leather for your legs? If you have any leg pieces?
I'm going to take that combat armor chest piece.
Okay.
And take off my raider armor chest piece. Because the combat armor chest piece is 1 more physical and 1 more energy than I have now.
I'd say, do you have any leg pieces?
Yeah, they had leather leg pieces.
Leather.
They had leather leg pieces each.
That's
left or right?
Both.
I think both.
They had both.
How many do they have?
Yeah,
How
so
many do have those?
There are 5 of them, so there's 5 leather left leg and 5 leather right leg.
I'll take 1 of those, 1 of each.
Okay. And I'll add the rest
I
to
think
your...
Ronnie needs to get those.
I'll add the rest to your sheet then. Yeah, Ronnie might be getting some of these as well.
2.
Yeah, I'd say
and I'll just...
Ronnie, are you using the chest piece, or do you have something?
I don't think I don't have anything, just the energy, like my suit on. So I don't think, all mine's just the energy.
I'd say you take a chest piece and 2 leg pieces, and I'll help you out a lot. You will be so much tougher.
Yep.
I'm also taking the arm pieces, so changing. Add a
so you use
raider...
small guns, right? So you use small guns, right?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Martin. Martin uses small guns. If we have the combat rifle, he can use the combat rifle with the butt we have. So he has a better gun than the 9mm.
Did you say you're taking one of the arms as well, Schoon? Did you say you're taking one of the arms each as well, a left arm and a right arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can add to the loot raider chest piece and the raider right arm. Because I'm changing them in my character sheet as the leather.
So that's another raider. So a raider right arm and a raider chest piece. Okay.
Yeah. Leather right arm because that has. Right,
energy. Martin. Are you thinking about taking any of these by the way, the combat armor chest piece. There's combat armor chest pieces. There's still another 4 of them.
I mean, I'll wait till we've tallied everything up and then. we
Okay,
can go
yeah,
through what
yeah.
I take
Okay, yeah,
in.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna do. So I'll check out, you know, when
Another-
time another room and see
Left.
what.
Well, Martin, I would suggest take one of the combat rifles because they have a lot of ammo, and you won't have to worry about all your pistols. You'll have like a better range with the combat rifle,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got.
and you have more ammo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with small guns, so yeah.
Are you
But
taking
like
a
I said,
combat
I'm happy-
rifle? Okay, I'll put 1 combat rifle in the in your group inventory. Then, if you want to add a combat rifle to your character sheet, if you put it in the weapons section, we can fill out the rest later.
Okay.
1.
I'm just trying to help you out, Martin. Make sure you're more
No,
survivable.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do much that heal at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's 64 ammo of that gun, so you're gonna have a lot of ammo.
I stumbled over love. Oh, what a funny
Yeah, so let's do this, Martin. Let's do.
I stumbled over
Let's add on
and
to
put my head to reeling.
your sheet. Hang on.
Seeing stars, why Jupiter and Mars were dancing on the moon.
Yeah, I said there's a whole armor piece get for the chest piece and the legs and arms for him. That would definitely help Martin out a lot.
Combat rifle. Quantity 1.
And then.
Okay, I'm going to
add-
find that in the book.
I never had a chance to even think it over.
I think that's in the either in the Settlers or the.
It's not, it's
Wayfinder one.
just in the regular book,
Right.
mate.
Leg.
Oh, okay.
1.
Oh yeah, small guns. Okay, cool. Physical 5 DC. Yeah, that's 1 more up from
Is it 5 DC,
Yeah.
is it? Right, okay, hang on, I'll find it in a second anyway. I'm nearly
yeah
there.
5 DC. So it's 2-handed. It's medium range, so that's like another zone that he can shoot.
Yep.
So
Hang
he
on.
doesn't have to be up.
So combat rifle, it is small guns, it's 2-handed, it costs 117, its weight's 11, that's what I was looking for. Costs 117, rarity is 2. Okay, so I filled in that section of your character sheet, Martin, now I'm going to add it. Now, if you're the only one using, I suppose you can take all the ammo, so that's 5.56.
I'd say the best. Yeah, that's really good, bud.
And there is how many? There's 64 of them, so I could just drop 64 on your sheet.
Okay.
We can add the rarity in to them later, but that's me adding some extra ammo to your sheet because that's what this uses. Right, so now we go to core, and we go to your weapons section. Combat rifle, so
Yeah.
it's small guns, agility,
Wait. No.
small guns, qualities, so it's got 2-handed. Ammo type is 5.56. Damage type physical damage is 5. Fire rate is 2. Effects, it doesn't have any effects. And its range is medium. Okay,
Nice.
so now there's armor up for grabs here as well, Martin. So let's see, you're only wearing
I've just got my suit
A
on,
vault-
so it
a
just
vault
gives me the
jumpsuit
energy.
and a lab
Yeah.
coat. Yeah, so right, let's add some armor as well then. Okay. So
That's like the chest piece and
yeah, there's some serious pieces here. Combat armor, torso. Let's find that in the book.
Yeah. They just call it combat chest piece.
Yeah. Quantity 1.
They're leather leg pieces.
Leather.
And
Yeah, they were leather.
Yeah.
Right, so combat chest piece gives you equipped, so it gives you 2 physical and 2 energy on the torso. Weight
Okay.
is 8. Rarity is 2. Cost is 60. Okay, So valid locations is torso. So that, if you look now on your main section, that has now added on the torso automatically.
Okay.
But you've also got, there was leather arms and legs. So we can do this. If it doesn't take too long, quantity 1, leather. So it's 1, 2. Oh shit. Sorry Martin, I was in your sheet. I'm doing...
No, it's alright, I was just trying to figure. Yeah, I'll let you do it. I know, like...
I'm doing
yeah.
I'm in the armor section, so you can watch what I'm doing. So leather armor is... It gives 1 physical, 2 energy. And that's
Ooh.
left arm. Rarity of leather is 1. The cost of an arm is 8. And the weight of an arm is 2. Okay, so we just need to do that again for the right arm.
I say we should have enough extra, like when we get somewhere to craft something for Tank. At least give him something for his legs and arms. The extra leather we have.
Go on. No, so I've decided that I'm not going to make super mutant armor twice the weight and twice the cost. I'm going to make it so that he can use this armor as well, and he just has to stretch it, or it just fits badly, or whatever.
Oh.
So if you want to use this normal armor, you can, Tank, and we can work that out. We can work that out. So what was the cost on that? 3.
Yeah, I guess I know Tank needs that help, especially with legs and arms.
What cost was 8. And it's an arm, so it's 1.
Somehow doesn't count the armor in the legs. Because it should stack with your road ladders, right?
Yeah, yeah. Are you making sure you're clicking the equipped box? There's a box for equipped,
Yeah.
remember?
But it doesn't count it. It doesn't add it to the core.
No.
So I have to edit the core myself. Because the lag should be 2, 3. Because the road ladders also add 1 to it. It did do it for the chest piece.
Did you make sure you click the location button as well?
Yep, everything's checked.
Okay, I'm almost done with Martin's.
And now it is correct.
Oh no, what have I missed?
3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2,
I've
3,
done
2,
right.
3. Yeah.
I've done right arm. Right
The only
leg.
thing I still want for my character is armor for the head.
That's left. Oh, right, hang on. It's just because I've no armor there. I'm getting confused with myself. So I've done
Well, as I said, I'm
chest, left arm, right arm, left leg. I need to do right leg. This must be quite boring for the viewers, eh? Never mind, we're almost done. I just want to see if that's all automatically went on. So I've added all that armor to your character, Martin. It should now all show in your core. Yeah, look at all your reductions now. Wait, I don't think I've done the right arm properly, so hang on. Right arm. Equipment location, that's what I've not clicked. Right arm.
I have really good energy damage reduction now.
Shit, sorry Martin, I was almost finished.
No,
That's
sorry, I
just-
just want to see. I can see
one-
the changes on it.
Yep. Okay, so that's your armor done now, and I've given you a new gun with new ammo. So let me edit this group sheet. So we're taking one of them away, one of them. So that's 3 of those now. 3 of those now. 3 of these now. 3 of these now. And he did one of the... He did the combat armor. So there's 4, there's still
I took
4.
that one.
And you took 1, so there's 3 of them left, right, okay. Okay, I have done that. Right, so Martin and Schoon, you've done that with your characters. Anybody else taking any of that shit? Chris?
No, I should.
So what did you say in terms
So,
of
in
me
terms of-
taking the armor?
In terms of armor, I'm going to say that you can just use normal pieces of armor to make life easier. It's not double size for super mutants, it's not double cost. You can just use those.
Otherwise, it would be
Um,
hard. Do it a D&D way. They magically size to your form.
Yeah. So if you want, there's combat
In
armor.
a video game, it does that.
There's combat
Should,
chests.
should we compromise and say that I need 2 items for it to be the same as 1?
2 to make 1. Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
so
weight,
like
the
2
weight's.
leather
Yeah, I mean,
trousers.
We'll say the weight's still the same, but you have to patch 2 together
Yeah.
to make 1. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's do that. So you can have a combat armor chest piece, but it'll cost us 2 combat armor chest pieces. So there is available. You have got, if you look in the group gear, you've got leather left arms, right arms, leather left legs, leather right legs, raider right arm, only 1, raider chest piece, only 1, and 3 combat armor chest pieces. So you can make yourself some combat armor, some leather left legs, some leather right legs, some leather right arms, some leather left arms.
Aye. Let's do combat armor chest piece. So
And are you good? Are you good with filling that in the sheet? You know how to do that on the thing so it all equips, yeah?
Yeah, I can work it out.
Okay. So that's 1 of them left. Are you doing the leather legs as well? And I'll just knock them down.
I'm gonna update the sheet. Yeah. I'll do the legs as well. So, and I'm updating the sheet. So don't worry about that. Arms as well.
Are you
I'll do
updating the
leather
party
arms.
sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'll leave that then. So I've taken the combat
So
chest pieces off, but you
That's
can do the
everything
rest.
apart from if I could get like a helmet. That
Yeah.
would be the only other thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm pretty good on that. I'll now save that, so that should be updated for you as well, and then I'll go and add them to my sheet.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
we almost all of us want something like like a helmet, because that's the only thing that is not protected, that has no damage reduction. Even though it has the smallest
that's-
hitting chance,
that's
because
all-
it's a 1-2.
That's all their gear dealt with, so it's up to you guys what you want to do next when it comes to exploration or going to the other floors and stuff like that.
Well, I think maybe
actually
if we want to explore the rest of the building, maybe do it next session, because it's already 10 here.
Yeah, I mean, and there's the Ultron upstairs that Ronnie warned us about.
Yeah.
I would say that we could loot whatever we can find in here, and if we want to proceed up or down, that's up to you guys. Because I know Tank probably needs some moment to like heal up.
Yeah, I was AFK when you said that, Scoon, but you're right. We should leave the other floors, so upstairs and downstairs we'll leave for the next session. What you could do is you could loot the rooms here, and we could add everything to the sheet, and then that way we've got everything stored into the sheet for next session from this floor. So we can empty the ground floor. So we've done the gunners. Let's do the rooms, okay?
Then let's each take a room.
Okay. So
I'll
One,
take
two,
the
three, 4, 5.
okay, so
I'm taking
I'll take the
the
toilet.
toilet.
okay,
'cause
so
I think the toilet's got the good stuff in it.
right, so let's do them in order of
Turn order.
let's do them in order of turn order. Where are we? So
Red alert.
Norm Orman, you're top of the round, so you've got the highest initiative. So you can do. You're in that room, right? So that is. Right, you can roll me on the ranged weapons table. Now this is. You have. Bear in mind, you've got 3 action points. This is throughout this scavenging, you can spend an action point to take a second roll on any table. As it is, you're going to get 1 roll on each table. If you want a second roll on any table, it'll cost you an action point. So, Scoon, you are rolling on the ranged table. Ranged weapons. So that's 2d20. Yeah, we'll do this before the end of the session. So that's 16. 16 on the ranged weapons is a submachine gun.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So
Might be interesting for you, Ronnie.
I'm going to open up the gear so we can edit that as well. Submachine gun will get added to the weapons section.
It's the spray and pray weapon, so you can just aim, shoot.
Yeah,
and...
bird. That's a bird effect. It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Because what we pick now is all going on the group loot sheet.
Yeah, this is all going on the group loot sheet. So, Red Alert, you're next. What room are you in? You're in this one. Okay, so you are at the table where they're playing cards. There's 2 open beers, but they're open, so they're useless. There is also, on the table, 2 d20 caps. So you can roll 2 d20, and we'll add this to the caps.
Okay.
I think there's a money section on this somewhere.
Oh.
That is...
2d20, that is...
I don't know what
30.
30 caps, yeah.
30.
Okay, 30 caps.
Yeah, what it is, I'll take 10 and put 20 in the group.
Oh, is it like that, is it? I had just put 30 in the group.
Seriously?
Well, someone took all the energy cells, so I can at least get something.
You're a robot. What do you need money for?
Okay, so that's 20 in the group.
Upgrade.
Okay, interesting.
I know where your off switch is, right?
Okay,
know that,
so who's next? It's Ronnie next.
Okay, what tables do I need to roll on?
You are in that bathroom, so you can roll on the chems table twice. You actually get 2 rolls on this before spending action points. So, chems. Roll me 2d20.
Okay.
27 is a buff out. I'll just write this. I'll write this down so I don't have to go into the sheet, and I can go into the sheet after the session. So that's a buff out. Roll me 2d20 again.
Okay.
And that's 10 is a psycho.
Ooh.
Okay, would you like to spend an action point for a third roll on the chems table?
Do the group want me to spend another point and see if get more drugs for everyone? I'm guessing that's yes.
I mean, you might get an impact or something that could help you.
It's a good table.
Like another right away.
Okay, so yeah, I'll spend a thing and then...
Okay, so you spend an action point and get a third roll on that. It's supposed to be 2d20 a roll.
Okay. 18 and a...
18 and 2 is 20 is a dirty water.
Well, I can do that, make it into something.
You can make it into
Oh,
clean water.
and otherwise, me and Tank can drink it normally.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, and
either way, we've got
they
you
can drink
for
it alright with no problems as well. So, next in the turn order
I
is
just
Tank.
think I have a very good resistance
And you're
to,
in that room. Okay, Tank.
to that
You
damage.
can, first of all, you can roll me on the household items tables. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, roll me
So
household
just-
items table 1, it's a d20 roll.
D20. Plunger.
Plus a plunger. Okay, roll me. Oh no, is that you just you?
Oh.
16.
I'm just hoping for a
16 is
plunger.
cooking oil. Okay, roll me another one for table 2. 15 is a ladle. Roll me another one. 19 is a toaster. Roll me another one. I've got toast, but I'm not a toaster. 5 is a toy vehicle, car, plane, or spaceship. Which would you like it to be?
Spaceship.
Toy spaceship, okay. And you've got another... Well, saying that, you can spend an action point to roll on any of them again if you want.
No, you're alright.
Okay, now you can roll on the melee weapons table.
Yeah.
Which is 2d20.
Ooh, you might find something cool.
So roll me another d20, and that is 22 is a board.
Wow.
Nice.
Would you like to roll
Can
again
I
on that?
Anybody
swap
roll,
my other board to make a super board?
Would you like to roll again on that with an action
That's
point?
my fourth.
No, I want a big gun.
Okay, so well, next that's you for that room. Next we have Norm again. Norm, are you wanting to do a different? You've moved to that room. Okay, so that is that's this one. Okay,
I'm still in the same room, but
all right. No, it
is
was
there more to
accident,
find
that
here?
one.
Otherwise, I'll go to a different room.
Yeah, you've already rolled that room, haven't you? Yeah, you moved to a different room.
Yeah. This one I believe hasn't been, because this
Yeah,
one
so-
already has been searched.
So yeah, you can roll on the ranged weapons table.
Okay. 1, 2.
2d20.
Because I think it's easier to do it like this. Because then you see the immediate amount.
2d20. Now there's some good stuff on this. And this is because it's the gunners. I'm giving you a chance of some of this stuff.
23.
It's a pipe revolver.
Wow. Okay.
You may roll again on that
Huh?
if you want with an action point.
Yeah, let's do this one again because
Okay.
pipe revolver isn't that
There is one action
interesting.
point left. Remy 2d20. 23. Another pipe
21.
revolver. No, 21, sorry. 21 is a pipe gun. Unlucky. Okay, and which
And
room
the
are
last
you in?
one,
You-
or
Hang on, you're in that room there, so you have a roll on the ammo table as well.
1942. This is the B side, and the A side you can listen to here on screen.
Ammo is
Other than that,
2d20.
thanks for listening. Hope to see you down in the comments below. On the next
okay.
Roll me 2d20. Nine is
9.
some 5mm. Give me 6 damage dice.
That will be normal damage dice because
Now you get a lot here, by the way. So that's 7 plus 12 is 19 times 10. You get 190 5mm ammo. It says times 10.
Is that for the
That's mini.
that's
machine
minigun
gun?
ammo.
Minigun ammo, yeah. Okay,
Wow.
and that is it for that room, unless you would like to spend the last action point and roll on that table again. So that's been
No,
done.
let's.
That's been done. So we've got
Where's
this.
the next
This
one?
one's not been done, and this one's not been done, right?
No, I think he was already in that one.
Okay, well we've not had the rolls for that one, so if somebody would like to me roll the ones for that one. I want something on the thrown and explosive table. So somebody roll me
I'll do it.
2d20.
I'll do it.
And that's someone roll me 2d20, please.
2d20?
Yeah, 2d20. So that is 7 and 7 is 14. Is
Yeah, but Martin also rolled, so which one do you take?
oh well, a 13 and a 14 are exactly the same. They're both the same result. So somebody roll me 1 damage dice.
You can do it, Scan.
What?
1 damage dice.
A damage
and then
die,
I'll tell you
okay.
what you've got. 4 Molotovs. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Would you like to spend the last action point to roll again on that one? Nope. Okay.
Or
Roll.
do we want to keep the Molotovs?
Well, you're still getting them. You're still getting the
Sure, keep 'em.
Molotovs. You're still getting the Molotovs, but you can spend an action point to roll again on that one if you want.
On the damage roll, you mean?
No, on the household and on the thrown and explosive items search that we just did. If you want to search on that table
Do we
again,
want
it's
to
an action.
re-roll that one?
Do you want to? It's the last action point.
Alabama.
Can you use action point on any of the rolls, or
You
just
can use an
that
action
one?
point on any of these tables, yeah.
Record from 1949.
Can I use the last one on the melee? Curiosity.
Well, we've done that already. We're past that. Right, okay, I'll take that as a no then. So we're moving on. There's one room left, and that's this one. So who would like to roll for it?
Thanks for watching and listening, and hope to see you guys down in the comments below or in the next video.
I'll roll.
The next one
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
list.
Right.
What do you want?
So
D20?
I would like, well, it's ammo first. Let me just double check what ammo is. Ammo is 2d20, please. And there's still an action point, remember, so you've got to re-roll at any time. 13 is
13.
syringer ammo. Give me 2 damage dice. Ah, 2 damage dice. I can't see what they are on those.
Alright, okay.
Sorry. So that's 3. So you find 7 syringer ammo. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
the
they're
se-
fully
Those
tradable.
syringer ammo? We just need a syringer now?
this is the second last
Um,
roll of the searching. Would you like to spend your last action point on that one, or would you like to save it for your next, which is you've got one more roll on chems and you've got one more on clothing.
I don't want to spend it here unless it...
Okay,
What? Is there any that get big guns? No?
there's no big guns rolls here.
Oh, fuck, right.
I got all the small guns.
So you've got another one coming up for chems and another one coming for clothing, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, I don't unless anyone else
Okay.
wants to.
give me 2d20 for the chems table then.
2d20.
I'll let you
Oh,
scavenge
that's
the whole
fudge.
of this floor. That was
Ignore the
2d100.
Ignore that, because it was
Yeah,
a yeah.
That was
Why did it do
2d100
that
again. 8 is a radaway.
There you go.
Would you like to
Something
spend
for
the
my-
last
That's for
Oh, there you
Ronnie.
go.
Yeah.
last action point for another roll
Yeah, I
on
need
that
that.
table?
Do,
I need to
do you want me to do this one, guys? Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be able to get me some more of the rod away.
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, last action point spent then. Roll again that one, 2d20. 18 is a
18.
healing salve.
There you go.
That's always useful.
And the very last table of the evening, we have one roll on the clothing table, Chris. So, random clothing, where is it? I'd like you to give me 2d20, and this is the last roll of the day.
And it's gonna be Vault Dweller.
14 is road leathers, which is valuable.
I'm wearing those.
Okay. I've got that
So,
on a big
if
list written
anyone-
down so that I can.
I believe we already had a few road ladders, right?
Yeah, or I think you might
I
have
think we
sold
saw
them
that.
actually.
We saw
I'll
that.
transcribe that into your gear list later on. But for now, we're out of initiative,
Okay.
and we're going to wrap up the session. So you've cleared the first floor of the Mass Bay Medical Centre. You still have the machine gun turret outside, and there's an assaultron up the stairs, and you don't know what's down the stairs yet. But we'll find out all of that in session 7 in 2 weeks' time. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Scoon and Chris, thanks very much for the co-streaming. We'll do your Twitch raids in a moment. Max and Martin and Chris and Scoon, thank you very much all for playing. I hope you're enjoying this little bit of scavenging on the road to Beatsville. We will return and do the basement and the second floor in 2 weeks' time, and then see where it goes from there. So thanks very much for playing, boys. I will stop waffling on now. Viewers, thank you very much for watching. I am RxOliver. These are my wonderful friends. This is Fallout. Remember, war never changes.